Hello, everybody! Welcome to some random podcast that you've happened to click upon on this lovely day or night, wherever you're at.
You smell like shit, Brandon.
I'm here. I'll introduce myself. On this channel, I'm known as DJ Proponer, but for now, you can call me James. I'm here with Brandon.
Hey, how you doing?
And
Apparently I smell like shit.
Yeah, you do.
and as you already heard, Sung.
Hi.
Anyway, we're just here to talk about whatever. Our college. We're all in college now. I mean, we all grew up together for a pretty long time, at least. I mean, I don't know. Sung and I, we've known each other since like second grade, and Brandon we met in middle school. I'm not sure what grade. Probably sixth. Probably in middle school. So
Yeah, I'm the newest person to the crew.
yeah, and we're now what? Jesus, what the hell? We're all.
My script.
He dropped. Jesus Christ. All right. Anyway, we're all juniors in college now, or at least going into our junior year. So we wanted to have some sort of podcast to just talk about how college has been going, how what we're doing with our lives, and whatever we may stumble upon throughout this adventure. So yeah, that'll bring us to the first topic of what are college? What are we doing now? What is our major, and what we plan to do in the future if we have an idea for that. So, Brandon, you can take it away.
All right, so I'll start things off as James just said. God, I'm an idiot for saying that, but yeah,
Keep going.
listen, Sug. If you're gonna be rude, I'll just leave. And anyway, so in college, I am a I'm a biology major. I plan to eventually go to med school and to hopefully become an emergency room doctor. Currently, I had joined the local EMT. Currently retaking a class due to my incompetence my sophomore year, spring semester. But yeah,
That sounds like an interview.
no.
It's pretty much. I mean, we're all pretty much interviewing each other here.
I'm a part of a lot of things, but I guess I'll say like one of the interesting ones. I'm in a fraternity, but like, yeah, it's so cool,
Do
right?
they spank your ass in this fraternity?
No,
No?
That
Okay.
hazing. What you have to do to get initiated?
there
Yeah,
was nothing that we had to do that I'm gonna share.
Oh shit!
Oh,
He got spanked pretty much.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah,
Fucking
that's not
yes.
what I
He
mean.
got his ass spanked into that fraternity.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's how we got in.
I'm in RA, so I get a grant and some money, and yeah, that's pretty much it about me for college, for now.
So what else can you bring to this company?
What?
Well,
Right.
I could really show the CEO a good time. If you know what I mean. No, but seriously, like I know how to take blood pressures.
There you go.
Like, cool,
I
yeah.
guess so. Yeah.
All right, Song. What about you?
I don't go to college.
That's a
You.
fucking lie.
We don't have to say where we go, right?
No,
That would be too
I
much,
didn't.
right?
I didn't say where I go.
I mean, if you don't want to, I mean, they're not gonna find you.
I
Oh,
go
yeah, they could.
to the college of Brain and Sciences, which is a lie. I don't really go there.
All right. Well, what's your major?
Anyways, my major is psychology BS, which means brains and science.
So what you're
Not
telling
really.
me? So what you're telling me is, if you work at McDonald's and you ask them if they want fries with that, you'll also ask them why they want fries with that. Is what you're saying?
Exactly.
Perfect.
No,
gee.
not really.
So why do you want fries with that, sir? And they're like, oh man, I didn't really think about it that way. Give me a sec.
How can I quench your thirst?
Why can I quench your thirst?
But how does one become thirst?
I hate you.
So you're a psychology major, and like, well, you weren't a psychology major initially. You were a music major.
Yeah.
You-
My first year, I went for music education, but then they were like, to be part of it, you also have to be proficient in music, which I wasn't at. Like, I don't want to be proficient. I just want to teach like little nigga.
I'm gonna teach them shits how to play the electric triangle.
Yeah, I just wanted to teach kids, man. I didn't think you had to be like, you had to go on stage, you had to do like your own kind of thing, do a show and whatever. I was like, fuck this. I'm going to psychology.
All right, I don't blame you. I mean, out of the three of us, I would say you're the most music proficient because, I mean, you've been taking like trumpet lessons since 6th grade.
Was it 6?
I don't know. You learned to play like flute before trumpet. I think.
I learned how to play flute.
And then
first.
like, you played trumpet and always had like lessons. And I mean, you were always like chair one when it came to playing the instrument. I mean, you're fucking good, goddammit. Like,
it all went down to the drain. All that money wasted. I wouldn't say it's wasted. I still play.
I'd say it's wasted. You know.
Fuck you.
but I mean,
like all those lessons for nothing. now you're just gonna be a psych major.
My parents
throughout high school, though, I mean, first year of high school, you made the jazz band. So like, what trumpet position were you in jazz band that freshman year? Was it like
4th? I'm pretty sure.
You were 4th. All right. I mean, you were in there with like 3 other seniors and 1 sophomore.
Yeah.
It was like, the 3 seniors and the 1 sophomore, and then you've been. I think after that you've just been lead trumpet.
No, I was 2nd trumpet sophomore year.
Oh, who was first?
Dylan.
Right.
Was he really?
Right,
Yeah,
right.
because he had upper class priority.
But could he play the? I mean, after that, I mean, when did we? I think we were in jazz band the same year, right, Brandon?
Yeah,
so
we joined our sophomore year. I think you were.
I was always 4th trumpet.
fourth
Like
trumpet,
throughout my
definitely.
3 years in the jazz band, I was always 4th, and you were on like auxiliary.
Yeah, it was like auxiliary and like vibes. I was a percussionist, BT dubs.
But yeah, but then I think after that you were pretty much always lead trumpet.
Yeah, after that, junior and senior year, I was lead.
Yeah. So I mean, you've been like the most music proficient out of all of us. I stayed 4th trumpet. All 3 years I was in jazz band, and I mean, I pretty much asked to because I wasn't I played trumpet initially, but I marched mellophone.
Yeah, you did that.
In the marching band. So.
Well, you also like dabbled into like making music and.
Oh
stuff
yeah,
like
I always
that,
messed
too.
around with FL Studio. I mean, some of that music's still up on this channel, so don't fucking find that, anybody, please. I don't know. Okay, it is. That was really weird. We're recording this with Audacity, and it just like freaked out. All right. Anyway, we're just gonna assume it's working. So yeah, now you're a psychology major, and I guess you're fries with their meal.
Seriously,
Yeah.
though, I don't want to be like. What are you gonna do with that degree?
Oh,
Like,
with that degree? Well, I'm gonna start trying to get like an internship to ease my way in. But with that, I wanna hopefully become a private, like behavioral counselor for
Okay.
for people who are like ages like teens to like young adults.
You know, when people say ages and then you just not say a number, that doesn't like help at all.
All right,
Like,
fine.
like, what do you mean by
10,
kids?
10 to like 21.
Yeah, man, fuck 9-year-olds anyway. But
Yeah,
don't actually fuck 9-year-olds. Jesus Christ.
Wording.
But
Am I
I
right?
mean, you got a nice plan planned out. Me, I don't even know, but I'll start. So yeah, junior year, I graduated from a community college with a general degree in science, and now transferring to a university for chemistry, where I was originally pre-engineering with my concentration. Now I'm going to move on to, or transfer to environmental chemistry, because after taking a few environmental courses at the community college, I was like, you know what? I hate for me personally, I hate being outside. But there were labs that had like they forced us to go outside and like learn stuff. So I was like, I kind of enjoyed it, and now it would be nice to do something with that knowledge to maybe make a difference in this world. I don't know. I do like lab work, so hopefully I can find my way into a lab and do what I like to do.
The thing is, lab work is like the best kind of like you had lab classes, right?
Oh yeah, I took regular general chemistry, and then at the community college the highest level of chemistry was organic chemistry 1 and 2. So
yeah, the thing is, I feel like lab classes teach you. Well, I shouldn't say teach you better, but like you learn more out of it.
yeah, definitely.
Because it's definitely hands on. and you kind of just have to like make sure you understand it to do the lab.
Yeah.
Also.
Like obviously in lab you like have to like perform techniques and hopefully get a certain amount of your product that you're trying to get, and hopefully do it well, and of course explain it to other people and what it means,
Exactly.
and like hopefully put some future thing of how you can improve to get it better and whatnot.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Thanks
What-
for explaining the whole discussion part of the
Yeah,
lab.
no problem.
Yeah.
And I'll agree with that again, with how lab is the hands-on experience is better, because I was see, what the hell? All right. Originally, I was an engineering major, so my first course is my freshman year for Calc 1.
It's so funny.
What the hell are you guys laughing at?
Nothing.
Calc 1, physics, general chemistry, English, and I think originally for the first like 3 days I was in intro to graphics, not graphics. What the hell was it called? I don't
You're
know.
asking the wrong guy. I wasn't.
Yeah,
in
I know.
college.
It was some sort of like thing where you had to learn how to. I think it was actually intro to graphics, and like pretty much writing stuff or building stuff. I don't know how to describe it, but I was in that class for like 3 days
like
maybe.
architect kind of thing.
It wasn't
or,
architect.
like-
It was more of just like being able to map out structures. So it's like we'd look at. I remember the guy said, and the professor sucked, by the way. He would give us some sort of weird shaped thing. So it'd be like, imagine a rectangle, but then like a square on like half of it, and we'd have to be able to draw it from every direction and know how to like map that stuff out. And I was like, what the hell? So I didn't think that class was for me. And then I was talked into going into a 2-credit course called Introduction to Engineering, which is Engineering 101. And that was like the easiest A I've ever taken, because it was like a mini physics course with a bit of writing. And everyone in that class just didn't really give a crap, maybe except like one guy.
You
But
were
yeah,
that guy.
moving on. But continuing, I took physics. No, I wasn't that one guy. I mean, whatever. Anyway, continuing on, I took physics and I took calc-based physics for the first time, because I took algebra physics in high school my junior year, and then what's it? It was called Physics 1. It was AP Physics 1. So it was like algebra-based physics. And then, I didn't take calculus in high school. I took AP Stats. I'm an idiot. I
Stats
wish I didn't.
sucked.
It sucked. Yeah, you were in the
my
off day
God,
class
that
for that.
was-
and
that
Oh
it's,
was
yeah, I was the
terrible.
off day.
yeah, like there was A B for that. So I was A day, he was B day or whatever. But
Yeah.
first that was my first time taking a physics course with calculus in it. Meanwhile, I'm also taking calculus the same semester. So half the things he's explaining, I'm just like, I don't understand this. I didn't know what a derivative was until like halfway into the semester, and I couldn't
wait.
understand what it was.
That's
until
what I had
later.
to do in like high school too.
Yeah, you
because
took-
I took AP physics
Mechanics,
mechanics
it was like-
C,
Yeah,
and that's all like calc based.
Yeah.
And I haven't taken calc class yet, so I also had AP calc.
no, but I think you were taking AP Calc that same semester, right?
yeah, at
That's
the
why
same
you were
time.
into it. That's why I couldn't get into that class. But I couldn't understand a damn thing during lecture. I mean, I got a B and maybe I think I got B's in that, and Physics 1 and Physics 2 when I took it the second semester. So I mean, I didn't get an A and I didn't get a C, but I was like average. But I couldn't understand a damn thing I was learning. The professor wasn't the greatest at teaching, and everyone who took that course could agree with that. Like, he wasn't the greatest professor to teach. But the only thing that definitely helped me was the labs, because we were able to apply what we, I guess, learned, quote unquote learned, in class to the to like actual applications that were brought to us. So that's how I can agree with how lab helped out a lot more than lecture. Like,
Great explanation.
yeah, that took like 2 minutes to explain. Whatever. Anyway, so yeah, I switched from engineering to chemistry, and now I'm going to do what I can with this chemistry degree, and hope it brings me somewhere. Anyway,
So I guess our next topic is video games.
Nice segue.
that's a random ass segue. All right.
Wait, what'd you say? Video games?
All right, my bad. First podcast. Please apologize.
No, I mean we can. Yeah, we'll just
We're
go.
spitting.
I mean, we pretty much explained what we're into. So now you got a grasp for our personalities, right? Totally. No, not yet. Wait until we get into video games.
No.
I hate video games.
So I mean,
There's too much blood.
video games.
So much violence.
I mean, what did we?
I did Columbine.
Jesus Christ. Sung and I,
Sung, shut your
we'll
bitch
start.
ass
I guess
up.
we'll start with the evolution of like how it started. I don't know what you played like as a kid, but I know I personally played like Pokemon or whatever. I think my first like Pokemon game was Emerald, or Fire Red or Emerald. I forgot which one came out first, but I believe I had
came out first.
Fire Red.
Yeah.
Ironically, I feel like I had Emerald first. I could be wrong with that. I might have had Fire Red and then did Emerald, but I started with that basic stuff. I think I had like a PS1. My uncle gave me a PS1 when we moved to I used to live up north. We're in New Jersey, by the way. Anyway, that's not super important. They're not going to track us down. But we used to live up north, and now we're more central southern. So my uncle gave us a PS1, and my dad would get games for me and do stuff, and we'd play games on that. I never had a PS2, but I currently now have a PS3 and PS4. So I missed a whole like jump there, but with PS2
was
games.
pretty good.
Yeah.
PS2, yeah.
You missed some.
I
good
definitely
stuff.
missed a lot, but I mean, I still had cousins and relatives who owned one, so I didn't miss too much. Like
It's not the same.
it isn't the same though. I mean, it really isn't. And I think we all kind of, and Brandon, I think we all kind of grew up with that same generation of gaming. We're in that same gap.
So like for me, it was pretty much similar to James, except my mom, she got like the Nintendo 64 when I was a kid.
Oh,
for my dad.
Oh
But
man, you fancy.
my dad was like kind of ungrateful with that, so like my mom surprisingly taught me how to play. So like I started playing the Nintendo 64 a lot. Like,
Nice.
There wasn't much though. Like she got some games for my dad. It was like Chopper Attack 3, Smash 64. That was pretty fun. But at the time I was like really garbage at that game. And then like
still are.
wow. No, I'm not. Anyway, then like just other random N64 games. My dad got mad. Then he decided he wanted to play. So then like my mom got another controller. But that's like how it all started. I also like grew up with Pokemon. My first Pokemon game I think was Gold, but like
The original Gold, like that big fat
like
cartridge
the original
Gold.
Gold.
Oh,
And
shit,
my mom
nice.
got me like the Game Boy Advance, and then she got me like Leaf Green 2 days later. So my hands were tied with Pokemon.
Nice.
Except I never beat Gold, but I did beat Leaf Green.
They.
But like as a kid, I guess some of you can agree, like when it came to training a Pokemon, like I only stuck with one Pokemon.
Oh
And, like,
yeah.
I like beefed him up to like level 75. I caught other Pokemon, but like I never trained them. So like I'm at the Elite Four with a level 75 Charizard and like a level 10 Bellsprout
Jeez.
and like a level 3 Pidgey. And like once my Charizard died, I kind
You were
of just
fucked.
I was fucked.
Yeah, I knew a lot of people who did that. I think even I could be guilty of that. I think everybody, if you play Pokemon, was guilty of when you first started training your starter Pokemon or your favorite Pokemon the most. Beefing them up and then kind of neglecting the other ones. I think
Yeah.
at some point even I did that. I mean, as I grew older and I was like, you know what, maybe I should fucking train this fucking like Weedle and get it to level 60 or something. I don't know.
I guess Sung disagrees with
What?
the,
No,
with the,
I'm
with
just
the
giving
look
you a
he's
face.
giving us.
Yeah. But I think we're all guilty of doing that at least one point in our Pokemon careers. I mean, well now with the newer games like Sun and Moon, X and Y, they have that party experience share, so everybody levels up at the same time.
Yeah, you
Which is-
you can't really fuck up in that one.
Yeah.
But then finally I got just like the original Xbox, and then I got like games like Shadow the Hedgehog and Mortal Kombat. And
I have-
Shadow the
I think I used to
Hedgehog.
have Shadow the
being a
Hedgehog.
kid, I thought that was really good. And then like when the 360 came out, I saw like the trailer for Sonic 06 because it's not called Sonic the Hedgehog. I was like in 3rd grade, and I thought that was the coolest game ever. And then like when I beat the game and then watched some YouTube reviews and everyone said this game's terrible, and like I saw all like the bugs and exploits, like wow, what was I thinking?
Yeah.
I still kind of like the game though because of like the story, and like now I can just exploit those bugs.
I think for its time it was a good game, definitely.
Yeah.
Like you look back at it now, and I think a year or two ago, Game Grumps played Shadow the Hedgehog, and I mean they're known for their Sonic games. Trust me, because they'll always shit on some sort of Sonic game, but it's funny. That's what makes it fun to watch. But I looked back at their playthrough of that, and I'm like, wow, that game definitely good for its time, but it did not age as well as you'd expect.
Yeah.
What about you, Sung? Like, what did you? I know. I'll help you out here because I know you and I we both played Maple Story. That was a big one.
That was a big one. But I'll start all the way from the beginning, I guess.
All right. So back in the fetus, what were you?
I was playing the drums in my belly, in my mom's
Fucking
belly.
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
Man, with those congos over there.
But my first experience with video games, I haven't played it yet, but I saw my uncle, my dad's side, have an N64.
Okay.
He was playing a game, but I didn't know what it was. Like, I just saw it. I don't remember the game, what he played. It's probably Super Mario.
Okay.
Super
64.
Mario
And that's
64,
and you were just
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
hey, I want to do that, and then you fucking. I mean, you didn't.
No, I
have-
never got to play
You
it.
never got
Oh.
to play it though, so like.
No, the only reason why is because I never like asked or anything. I just kind of watched.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
But then like 2 years after that, like I never played video games. I only saw it. Then I got for Christmas. I remember my parents saying like, "What do you want for Christmas?" And I was like, "I don't know." They said you should get a computer. And I'll be like, "Oh, sure."
And so it began.
And then they got me a computer.
PC.
And how old were you? Like
Versus
this
I was
was.
console.
like 7.
Okay. The fuck's a 7-year-old doing with
Maybe.
a computer?
It's definitely before I moved here.
Oh, okay.
Playing with word art, probably.
Fucking
No,
Microsoft.
That's like
Paint.
actually legit. Like, and then my parents, they knew about like games too because they grew up with NES and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Hey.
So did my dad.
So when they got the computer for me, there was this Korean Yahoo site with Flash games on it.
Oh, jeez.
They brought me like they taught me how to like turn it on, move the mouse, and get to there. And then I distinctly remember this first game I played. It's called the Mushroom Game.
The mushroom
And
game.
literally, it was like this little cartoon character be like, let's collect all the mushrooms. And then there was a song that came out like,
God,
mushy
that's
mushy
a
mushy
recipe.
room, mushy mushy room.
That is a fucking
And I was
recipe.
saying that.
That is a recipe for future drug addicts right there. Are you
Jesus.
kidding me?
Right? And then like that's what I played. That's my first real exposure to like playing games.
So sorry.
Yeah, that's a,
You're
that's a,
right.
that's
So
a sad
sorry.
start.
And then I haven't gotten any consoles until I got the GameCube. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I used to have one of those. I still have one of those somewhere somewhere here.
I never
Like,
had
but
one of
before
those.
then, I would play. No. It was the Game Boy
I think-
Color. The Game Boy Color.
Oh, okay, nice.
At 7?
Yeah,
Somewhere around there. I don't remember.
because I had a Game Boy Advance around that time.
No, yeah, I definitely got a Game Boy Color because my uncle on the mom's side, he was a huge gamer.
Mm-hmm.
So but he gave me the Game Boy Color with Pokemon.
Oh, which one?
I'm pretty sure it's red. Like just straight up like Pokemon Red.
Nice.
And
Pull some glitches off in that. That's what I used to do.
he actually taught me Missing No.
He did?
Yeah.
I had a
no.
cousin who taught me that. I think on my mom's side. I just remember I was so young, but I just remember like playing Pokemon and he was like, "Yo, dude, check out this cool glitch." And he brought up Missing No and I was like, "That is the coolest thing I've ever seen."
Yeah, you got infinite rare candies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it corrupted the game.
Oh, that fucking thing screwed up your game so bad.
But before that, like, the only times I would play video games were at, like, friends' house.
Okay,
And
yeah.
stuff like that.
I know you'd come over a lot and play. I mean, I don't think you were here, like down in where we are now, when we started or when you started, like coming over. But I mean, I guess if you had like friends or whatever.
Yeah,
Up
like,
in-
my church friends, pretty much, like,
Yeah.
way back then. So, yeah, I'll play that. I was mostly on the computer game. The first MMORPG, though, was Maple Story.
Yeah.
And
That's
then,
mine.
like,
That was mine
and
as
then
well.
I-
Oh wait, no wait, dude, no, come on, what are you talking? You're fucking forgetting Club Penguin. Come on.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Oh,
Club Penguin.
What about Webkins?
Oh, I actually.
Oh shit!
I actually had one.
I had one.
And
I never fucking had one.
I stopped playing that. I stopped playing that game because we had our friend down the street. She grew up with us as well, with me and Sung, and we would all have Webkins or whatever and play. But we stopped playing that when like word got out there was some sort of weird glitch or whatever, or some sort of weird.
What got me into creepypasta.
Yeah,
that
but
one
it was
thing.
like, I think she told us like this. You'd go to like this teacher lady. She was a bird. This is what I can remember. And like her eyes would turn red, and then like some shit would happen to your game.
I heard about that.
Yeah, right. I'll look it up or put it on the screen or something, and see if that's true because I can't remember.
No, it was pretty much fake. I remember being a fake.
But that's what stopped me from playing it. And then I don't know what happened to my plushies to this day. Like the little things. I know I had frogs. I was really into frogs.
Yeah, you were.
I had like two different. I had like the red-eyed tree frog and then some sort of like. I always called it a bullfrog, but it wasn't. It was probably a leopard frog or something. But yeah, I remember I had those, and it was just like.
I was kind of scared of frogs because you know that like myth where if you hold a frog, you
the
get
warts.
like the warts.
Didn't you? We used to when we were younger. We'd always like get frogs in your like pool or whatever in your pool filter.
Yeah, my
And
pool
like,
filter.
I remember one time you actually got a wart on your hand, and then
I did.
My mom was like, "Oh, it's because he touches frogs too much." I'm like, "But frogs don't like." I think we were in 3rd grade when this happened.
Yeah.
And we're like, we looked it up, and we're like, frogs don't give warts though. I don't know what does, but I mean, I don't know.
It's the frog piss.
It's probably the frog piss, whatever. Anyway, Webkins,
Jesus.
Club Penguin, Maple Story though. Maple Story was a big one.
That's the big.
I'll try and put up our character things. Our what the hell were they called? Avatars or Maplers?
Heroes.
Maplers. I used to on my old
Smooth as
channel.
fuck.
I'll say it now so you guys can go and look up the cringy shit I used to make. Maple Man for Life. That was my YouTube channel way back then, and I actually still had access to. I just recently got access back to it because I never use it. I just stopped using it because it wasn't like it was a different like time in my life. Like I used that account. I stopped using YouTube, and then I made this a channel or something. I think I made like 2 other channels in between that, but can't find them. But Maple Story was a big one. Like we'd play that every chance we could. Like
We were addicted.
we were really addicted, and even I think the last time I played was it was during spring break because I made a new character and I joined somebody's guild, and I was like, yeah, dude, I'm from like 2006, 2008. No, 2008 I think is when I played. And that was a guild with another, a whole bunch of other people who were also from that time as well. And now I feel bad because I stopped playing without giving them. So I'm probably kicked out of that guild. I'm like, all right, whatever. But that was definitely my freshman year of college, spring break. So it was like I think it was like my spring semester, and then I just haven't played since. I probably could.
College?
Yeah, I was really bored when like that whole spring break, and I'm like, I need something to do.
Oh.
So I just played it.
It actually is pretty addicting. I would play like 1 month at least.
Yeah.
Never
And then I'll
played it.
stop.
I used to always like get money to buy Nexon Cash because like if you didn't have Nexon Cash, you pretty much looked like a fucking noob. So like you needed to get that, you know,
trash.
you needed to get like that pet. You needed to get those accessories. I never got accessories because they were, or maybe I did, but like not the flashy ones because I didn't have that much Nexon. So I would invest my Nexon Cash into getting a store and selling items. And I actually I actually built up a good amount of money in that game, like compared to most. No,
Millions.
definitely like billions or trillions. I think I had like 46 bill, and that was like enough to kind of raise my status up there with friends. So whenever they needed money, I could easily give it to them. But like I would just try and sit on top of a good amount of money at all times. And I think that game also, I should probably be like a business major because I mean I fucking worked my way up in that game. I don't know if that's a lot, 46 bill now, but like back in 2008 until like 2010, it was rough making like money unless you were able to like.
Leveling up was rough.
Yeah, even leveling up was rough too. But yeah, it was just like rough to make money and become like good at that game.
The Golem Pit though.
That was a thing for all you Maplers out
Never
there.
get to talk. Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon's just like I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I didn't play this kind of shit. Like
You're right.
But,
like the rage for me was playing like video games based on movies. So I was that fucking kid who played like Shrek the movie, the video game.
Oh shit,
Dude.
trash. Anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I'll put up a picture of the Golem Pit and leave it there because for all you old school Maplers who still like, you know, I don't know if you don't, if you played or if you still play or if you don't play anymore, you all know what the Golem Pit was. When you walked out of Hennesis, I used to call it Haynes because I didn't know how to pronounce it, but you walked out of Hennesis to the right, I think.
Yeah, to the right.
And the first map there was a Golem Pit or something. So like you had to be fucking good at jumping rope to rope, otherwise your ass was falling into like you were. And Hennesis was like the first town, so you were just fresh out of like. What's the Lith Harbor? Was it called?
Yeah, Lith Harbor.
You were just, you know, fresh out of that. So you're like a level 10 just like looking around to do stuff, kill snails and slimes. And then like if you fucking wandered your ass over to the Golem Pit when you were like level 15 and you fell, you died on impact because those golems were like level 15 or not 15, 50.
50. They were high level.
They were high level. Like
This game sounds really dumb.
It does, but
Is it really?
but you know what I'm talking about with that Golem Pit, man. Because like you fall into that, you die, you'd lose experience, you'd lose. I don't think you lost money, but you lost experience, and that set you back far if you didn't know how to fucking jump rope to rope or cliff to cliff.
So what do you guys like play now though? Like
We're getting there. This is the evolution. We're getting there.
Okay,
Don't
jeez,
fucking rush it.
Oh god!
Anyway, but for
I'll
Maple
just go.
Story, I'll just end it on like Sung and I are like our highest leveled characters. I think my highest one was a Demon Slayer at like
Are those
Luminous. It was either a Demon Slayer or Luminous. I'll try and look it up and put the character there because I can't remember exactly what mine's was, but if I can figure it out before I upload this, I'll put it up. But it was in like I don't think I hit 200. I'll put it up and you'll see what it is. It's this number right there. But it definitely fourth job. It was either a Demon Slayer or Luminous, and they were. I don't know if they hit 200, but they were either 200 or a little below that. What about you, Sung?
164.
106. What Luminous?
Or
Yeah,
whatever.
when the Luminous came out, that shit was fucking broken. All you Maplers out there, you know what I'm talking about. Luminous was broken for its time. Mech was broken for its time. Moving on, because Maple Story, that's in the past. Whatever. Anyway.
But yeah, most of my gaming experience comes from free-to-play games on the computer.
Definitely. I spent evolving, computer-based games. I definitely spent a lot of time on like Miniclip or Congregate and shit like that.
I played Pod Tropica.
I did. Oh my shit. Oh, I played that too. My brother, or my sister showed me that.
No, I wasn't really a PC guy myself as a kid.
Fucking PC race is master race. No, but
Sorry, man. I was straight Xbox heritage after that, and Nintendo. Like,
True.
so.
But yeah, we played Pop Tropica actually. I felt like it was a decent game for its time.
It was definitely catered to children.
I wouldn't go. I'm not going back to that shit anytime soon. PC wise, I can only remember. Yeah, Pop Tropica, Minecraft was a big one. When I went over your house one day, and I'm like, I've heard of Minecraft, but I never played it. So I opened up Minecraft. He went to the bathroom, Sung. So I just opened up Minecraft and started doing stuff. I'm like, this is fun. I need to get it. And I got my dad to buy me the game, like a week or two later.
Then we all started playing it.
Yeah, and then we all started playing. I don't know if Brandon, did you play Minecraft?
No.
Fucking noob. Anyway, yeah, we played Minecraft. That was a big one. And now we all pretty much have Steam. I don't know about Brandon. Again, he doesn't have PC. Whatever. Anyway, we have Steam now, so we're just playing whatever Steam games, and we're older, so we can buy our own fucking games.
Oh yeah, another big one was Dota 2.
Oh shit, yeah. Like,
God, I sure love relating to
I
this
know,
stuff.
right?
I currently had like 1,700 hours clocked into Dota 2. I'll put it up. But I spent way too much time on that game trying to get good, and I uninstalled it finally, like this past semester, just because my computer would keep crashing. I'm on a laptop or whatever, HP Envy, and it would always crash. Like I had to deal with blue screen problems for RAM, and then I got that fixed, and now it just randomly freezes and crashes. And I'm like, I'm not fucking gonna spend an hour in this game and then hope my computer doesn't crash, and if it does, get put in a low priority. Fuck that. But Dota 2, that was that's a big one.
But yeah, I'm a huge piece. Well, I play games like overall though.
All right, we'll transfer over to console for Brandon so you can talk a bit.
Yeah, the Nintendo.
Fucking yeah, you had Xbox, right?
I sure did.
Xbox, the original and the 360, right?
I had the original 360, and I currently have the one.
Ew.
But
The One
the
what?
One X is
The
coming
Xbox
out,
One.
too.
One what?
damn it.
Anyway, yeah. I actually have that as well over there. I have that with my PS4, PS3. We recently got a Switch, Nintendo Switch.
Yeah,
I have a Wii over there somewhere. Yeah, it's right there.
Completely skipped over the Wii U. Love it.
Fuck the Wii U.
I had the Wii U. Then I sold it.
I can't believe you sold it.
But what did you You got Xbox One, Xbox 360. You didn't get any of the PlayStations?
PlayStation
No, I didn't.
1?
GameCube?
Because, no.
You didn't get
My-
GameCube? Fuck.
Yeah, I didn't really. Aside from like N64, I didn't really have like a childhood.
You had
Oh.
a DS though.
I had a DS.
Yeah,
Mario
we all had
Kart.
DSs and played fucking Mario Kart.
That was the only game, other than like Pokemon. but,
Other
like,
than Pokemon
Mario
and
Kart.
PictoChat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, PictoChat was
Pickup chat
fucking
was the
lit.
lit. But I guess for Xbox, like I said earlier, I was the kind of kid who played like movie games. On the original Xbox, I played Mortal Kombat, but like I wasn't good at that. I kind of just kept spamming.
That's how you played the game, dude. Button mashing.
Yeah, I mean for now. Then like we got to 360, and I got a bunch of Sonic games really, and then I started playing like Assassin's Creed, and I thought like that was the greatest thing ever. For like Assassin's Creed 3, that for those of you who don't know, that's like the American Revolution and all that. That I shit you not, that got me through like my high school history class with like the worst teacher ever. For anonymous purposes, I'll call her Miss Clickman, but she,
It totally doesn't rhyme with that or anything, yeah.
yeah,
Wait,
but-
did you say click or clit?
whatever you interpreted the first time I said it.
All right.
But it was pretty much that, and then I got the Xbox One. Like when it came to Xboxes, aside from the games like my parents got me and like the movie games that I used to play, I kind of just stuck to the DS and playing Pokemon and Smash. I had the Wii also, but that was mostly for Brawl.
Brawl
and then, like,
sucked in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I look back at Brawl, I mean, I had it, and that game even broke the disc, like fucked up for me. I didn't like it. When I look back at it now,
Yeah, I missed Melee.
Melee was
I
good.
get I get a lot of shit for that because I played 64 Brawl and now currently Smash 4. I also like played Mario a lot, and like I guess Kirby. That was
like
kind of my
Kirby's Air
jam.
Ride.
Kirby's Air Ride.
yeah,
Kirby
that's one me and my
Return to
sister would play.
Dreamland, stuff like that. Like that's kind of what I had been doing, but now all I kind of just play is Smash and Pokemon, with the occasional Assassin's Creed on Xbox One.
Yeah, what do you play now, son?
Overwatch.
Oh.
Fuck you.
You
Overwatch.
said that already, boo.
Shut up.
He's gonna say it again.
Overwatch.
God dang it!
Really?
Overwatch.
You don't
Shut up.
you don't play Dota as much anymore.
I don't play Dota as much. It's because like I like playing it rather with friends like you.
Yeah, you're the one who taught me, and I fucking like.
Yeah,
Spent
I was
so
like
much
on
hours
I
on
was
that.
on and off on that game.
But
yeah, Overwatch. Shut up.
I wasn't gonna say it this time. Overwatch.
Shut up.
we'll never know at this point.
I
may
also
never
got
know.
a Switch recently.
Boo.
Oh, you
About a month ago or something like that. I don't remember. Which got me Mario Kart 8.
Boo.
You want to fight me?
I have that
Mario
as well.
Kart 8 and Breath of the Wild. I played a lot. I almost beat Breath of the Wild, but then I lent it to my uncle because he wanted to play the new Zelda game. I was like, sure.
What you know about that Puyo Tetris though?
Oh shit, yeah. My Switch, I only have like 4 games: Breath of the Wild, Mario Kart 8, Puyo Puyo Tetris, and 1-2 Switch. So, Puyo Puyo Tetris. Now that's a fucking interesting game. For the past 2 days, the day of this recording, so 2 days before that, Brandon's been here, playing that with me, and Jesus Christ, it is
absolute garbage at that game, bruh.
It's if you like. I played Tetris a lot growing up. I didn't play it on the NES. Our one friend Kyle did. Like he had that growing up. I played. I don't remember what my first exposure to Tetris was, but I think it was some sort of random, like emulated game my dad would have or whatever on the computer. So I remember playing it like on the computer, on some random window.
I forgot about emulations.
Yeah.
That was a big one too.
It was. My dad got me a Game Boy emulator, and then I eventually learned how to get a PS1 emulator to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories and Digimon Rumble Arena, because those were like the childhood games for me. But yeah, back to Tetris. That was, my first exposure was a computer. Then I remember playing it a lot on Facebook, like that Facebook Tetris battle.
Tetris Blitz.
Tetris. I don't know what it was
Blitz?
called.
Battle? I don't remember.
I think it was Blitz.
I play that, and now it's like I can play it on the Switch, and the graphics are nice. It's still the same old Tetris that I remember.
They have a story mode too. It's great.
And the story mode is I'm like an act. I finished like one section of the act, or whatever for that story, and it was like the most confusing thing because I skipped over the first major part, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? But when they introduced Puyo, I'm like, I had the same reaction. I'm just like, what the fuck's Puyo? Meanwhile, I'd been playing this game for like a week before I even tried the story, so I could learn how to play Puyo, and that game's fucking. It's hard. It's not easy. And I think Kyle yesterday he was saying how it's similar to like Dr. Mario. And I never played it. I never played Dr. Mario, so I didn't know. I was like, okay, you just fucking get the colors together and do the thing. But, yeah, that's fucking Puyo Puyo Tetris. What else? Oh, Sung, I know you and I, because I thought of this as I was talking. Back on PS1, my dad got Dance Dance Revolution.
Oh,
and
shit.
he'd get the game.
Yeah.
He'd get the game mat for us, and we'd come over. I don't know if you got the double one. I think I had two.
You'd had to.
Because I know we used to like play together. And we'd fucking play Dance Dance Revolution, upstairs. I think it's like as soon as you get up the stairs, there was like a small TV, like really small TV. And we just fucking hook it up and play. And then Sung, you got really good at that game. Like,
remember when they had that at our middle school for like a
yeah,
little bit?
and I played that.
I got my shit right.
Wait, we had Dance Dance at this. Wait,
at
what?
middle
Yeah,
school.
at the middle school.
They had it in like the quote unquote weight room.
Yeah,
they had like Dance Dance Revolution for a bit. They had like ping pong too.
I know they had ping pong. That was fun. That's where I got really good at ping pong. But they had DDR.
Yeah.
I feel like I vaguely remember that.
I mean, it was only for a little bit. Then it fucking broke. But
Of course, I mean middle school is breaking shit.
Yeah, I was really upset because like
You're really
I really
good.
loved DDR.
You
like,
got fucking.
I loved DDR.
You got the Mario DDR.
Yeah, I
And-
got the Mario
and you-
DDR.
Oh,
mix.
no.
And that, I mean, they don't fuck. I mean, Mario DDR don't fucking. They're like, oh, that's a pussy game. No, it's fucking hard when you get to that Bowser level, dude.
Oh yeah.
I remember that. I remember you just doing that. I'm like, I can't even do this. I didn't get that good at DDR. With eye-hand coordination or eye-foot coordination, I wasn't good.
Eye, you cuck.
Am I a fucking idiot? Wait, what did I say?
You said eye, hand, and eye, foot.
Yeah.
It's called hand
It's
eye.
hand eye.
You
Oh
cuck.
shit. All right, whatever. Anyway, but what I'm getting at is like I wasn't good at like moving my feet that quick. Granted, I'm a fucking soccer player. I was a soccer player. But DDR.
that's ironic as fuck.
Kid coming in.
God, I wasn't ever good at DDR. I mean, when we went to Anime Next,
My legs were done.
we went to Anime Next. What was that? 2015,
15
or 16.
because we
It's
we missed this year.
Yeah,
no,
I'm wondering-
16.
2016. It's on my other channel, Wreck-It Rolf. Go check out my vlogs. I don't post there anymore. Whatever. Anyway, we went to Anime Next and they had like a whole bunch of variations of that game there. So I know Sung and I played, and Sung fucking like
I
hurt his
died.
legs so much.
I couldn't
He
stand up.
couldn't stand. I
couldn't
had
stand
to
up.
I'd help him like get over to the next room. But when it came to was it eye hand?
Hand eye.
Fuck it. Why do I say
Fucking
eye
cuck.
hand eye coordination
Oh,
games?
my.
Sung and I we grew up with Guitar Hero.
Oh yeah.
Back
you
on
played that, right?
back
I
on
played that a few times. I was garbage at that too.
back you had an original channel. I remember the name. It was LOL Noobs.
Oh yeah,
One-
LOL News 123.
No, it was like 1123 or one.
Oh yeah, something like that.
It had like an extra
Basic as
number.
fuck.
But we would play. I remember we did a video for that channel. We played guitar. We just played Guitar Hero. I think you took it down. I wish we still
I
had it.
took it down.
I wish we still had it because it was just it's so funny. You can hear us in our like fucking 10-year-old voices or whatever. You're like, we're gonna play Guitar Hero.
And then I warned about people out getting seizures.
Oh yeah, it's like this
Oh, my.
game. Oh, the computer time. All right, you're like this game. You gotta be careful because it'll give you seizures.
Yeah.
It was
I can only
It was
imagine.
so fucking cringy, but funny. Like we didn't know how to fucking because
We used my webcam.
we used a
to
webcam right on the
record.
yeah we
Aw.
pointed it at the TV just to record it
That's low
because we didn't
quality.
know how to fucking-
1080p. Woo!
No, they didn't have 1080p on YouTube, dude. They had like,
Oh, yeah,
I think
that
you
was
were
like-
lucky to get 360.
360 was the highest, I believe.
I think.
That was the highest.
But like, he'd point the webcam there because we just didn't know how to capture like screen games. We'd look at YouTubers like, a big one I was into was Azert Reaction. I don't know if he doesn't play, I don't know if he still plays it. I haven't checked out his channel in a while, but he was one of the big YouTubers that, he did Rock Band mostly. He was a drummer. But like, it was still nuts to just be like, how is he doing that? We were in elementary school, I think,
Yeah.
when we did that video. But yeah, Guitar Hero, and we mastered that for sure because we both can play on expert pretty well. And then I got Rock Band. Well, first Guitar Hero I got was Legends of Rock, so Guitar Hero 3. Then Rock Band.
Oh, I would come to your house every
Yeah,
day.
we would come over. And there was a point in high school when we got Guitar Hero 6. No, what's the newest Guitar Hero that's not Guitar Hero Live?
Metallic.
But it's still like
No way.
it still has that
It had the seven
Aerosmith!
Avengeful.
Yeah, it
seven
had-
Avengeful.
Avenged Sevenfold.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it had that. It had Backcountry. That Guitar Hero. I'll put it up because I can't remember it. But every day, it was sophomore year, I think. You, me, and Kyle would
no.
we'd take the late bus because we'd always stay after in high school. You know, I'm in the band room and be band nerds or whatever.
It was fun though.
Yeah, and we'd always come over and just play that game for hours and do the story mode. And it was fun. It was just something we did. And then of course we got Rock Band 1, Rock Band 2.
Yeah.
I have the newest Rock Band, but I'm so shit at syncing it up. Like I can't sync the guitar
didn't
or whatever.
feel right,
The guitar's like broken already. I don't know how. And the only thing that really works are drums, but I can never calibrate it. That's what I'm thinking of. Calibrate. I can never calibrate the game. I'm like, whatever. But yeah, that was a big part of our gaming careers.
Oh yeah, I still play Osu.
Osu? What's Osu?
That's the rhythm.
Oh,
game.
that rhythm. Oh, I remember you showed it
Yeah,
to me.
DDR is the one that sparked my music games.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So were you like one of those guys who like played Just Dance every day?
No,
As
not
a-
Just
No, that
Dance,
was
though.
Guitar Hero.
No, just Guitar Hero. Okay.
Just Dance for pussy.
But yeah, Osu. I know Sung would come over and show me Osu, or I'd go over to his house and I'd just be like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I got the game, but I couldn't fucking do what he was doing. And you had like a tablet with a
Yeah,
small
I had that
pen.
It was a whack. No, it
The
was a
Wacom?
Huey. It was a Huey drawing tablet.
Oh, okay. I know I currently have the Wacom, and then, tablet or whatever. I don't know which one I had, but I never thought of using that to play Osu because I stopped playing it. I was like, this is fucking hard to do. But you did all the weird drawing shit where it's like, curve it to this line, click this. Like,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
nuts. I'm like, how do you do this? Fucking Asians, man, always taking it up another level.
It's because I just keep playing it.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
If I actually applied that to studying and
Oh,
playing my
jeez.
trumpet,
If I applied,
I would have been a grandmaster.
if I applied
Don't lie to the audience.
if I applied how I learned Guitar Hero from working my way up from easy and thinking I was like really like the shit, and then going from easy to expert, and even learning like Rock Band drums because nobody else in my family can fucking play drums for some like the Rock Band drums. Like they can all kind of dabble with the guitar. Like my dad can get up to medium. My brother, I don't know if my brother can do it actually. He's the only one who didn't grow up with that, like with me and my sister. My sister can play guitar a little bit, and that was it. I was the only one who could like do expert like everything. Maybe besides singing because I didn't like singing as much. But yeah,
If you like applied it is where
Yeah, so,
how you
like,
started.
if I could just apply how I learned those games to how I can learn stuff like in school, like if I could do that, if I did that in high school, I would be a fucking genius. Like
Everyone would.
we would just be fucking geniuses. But in
That's
high school I
easier
wasn't
said
the
than
smartest.
done, my boy.
Exactly.
But yeah, that was Guitar Hero. I mean, those games, those and all the other games we mentioned. I don't know about you played you said Assassin's Creed, Mario.
Yeah.
But what about like recent, like now? That's what we got. We didn't get to this part. Now, what are we playing now?
Smash 4.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you said Smash 4.
Pretty much recently, I've been playing Smash 4. I would go to tournaments every now and then. I'd play with Sung before he sold his Wii U, and
Hey, I
and,
saw
even,
my
and even
3DS.
online. Yeah, I know, but it's not as fun because you had the mods
I
on the
guess
Wii U.
you're right.
But
You two got really good at Smash. Like, I
yeah.
can't compete against either of you two. Like, I know I got it for 3DS, and I just can't grasp how to do all this shit. Like, you guys were good at fucking grabbing. I'm like, I don't even have my fingers on the grab button half the
my
time.
guy, it's one button though.
No, okay, yeah, but like, I wouldn't be able to grasp the concept of putting that into my combos. Like I
Right,
play
that's
Pac-Man.
true.
Pac-Man
Alright,
and
fair.
Little Mac were my guys. I don't play it anymore.
Are already doing it wrong, I see.
Yeah, I don't play meta. I play what I like. What about you, son? I think you. I don't know if you said.
I said Overwatch, Smash
No,
4.
like who you played in
Oh,
Smash.
and
Oh,
Smash.
and I was asking what he plays recently. But
Yeah,
who did you play?
But he already said that.
But who? Yeah,
No.
who'd you guys play in Smash? Like, what are your guys?
I
characters?
play everyone.
I hate
Literally everyone.
I mean, that's the best
and
way
I'll
to get
kick
good.
Brandon's ass with everyone.
But you're
no,
not,
I
you-
can't.
No.
I would say that's a good way to get good though, because if you can know how all the other characters play, like you'll know how the other players on the other end are playing those guys. So it's
That's
like
true.
It is good.
it'll help.
But it's also good to like have one soul main too.
Oh yeah, you played a lot of Robin. I remember.
I
when we
used to
first
do
started.
like I
Oh,
started
man.
off with Robin. I was so
Robin.
good. I beat up Brandon and everyone.
No,
I
you
was the
didn't.
shit.
No, you
Dude,
weren't.
you would shit on me with like, I always played Pac-Man or Little Mac again. So like you'd always like push me off the stage or whatever, and then do that weird thing where you'd up B or up A, and it'd shoot that stuff down and
Oh,
like
yeah,
push
the
me
up
down.
B.
He's talking about the ye old Elwind.
Yeah.
But for me, like I said earlier, I played Smash 64, and like I don't know why I chose Kirby, and then like I stuck with that in Brawl, but
In
like
Melee.
no, I didn't
I
have
didn't have
I didn't have the
Melee.
GameCube, so I fucking missed that.
Fucking degenerate. Anyway, no. Sorry.
Yeah. Then like for Brawl, like Sonic came out, and that was the greatest thing. Unbeknownst to me, like Sonic and Brawl was terrible, so I just went back to Kirby, and then like for Smash 4, I played Kirby.
Sonic.
No, I played Kirby for most of it, and then like what really got me to switch up characters was recently when well, not as recently as it was, but like when Bayonetta was introduced.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. You would fucking wreck me with Bayonetta all the time.
Was super broken back then.
Yeah, Bayonetta was nuts.
When she was released, I should say.
Yeah, now she got nerfed, so I put her down. So then I picked up Cloud. Yeah, I'm that kind of player. For those who like
Yeah,
play
you're a
Smash,
loser.
yeah, I'm a fucking degenerate. But then like I picked up Luigi because like Sung kicked my butt as Luigi. It's
Luigi
like,
was
you know,
fun.
Luigi's super fun. And, like that's stupid. I want to do that. So that there was that, and then there would just be like random characters. Like I
guys
picked
would-
up. What's
You
up?
guys would play Bowser and like fucking grab me and jump me like. You'd grab me
Oh,
and
yeah.
we'd
Oh,
both
yeah.
suicide us both off the stage. I'm like, what the
thing
hell's
is,
going on?
Bowser's actually pretty good.
Yeah, Bowser's
like
nuts.
tier wise.
Oh, okay. I don't know the meta for that game, so.
It's alright. But then like I played Olimar because everyone would like shit on Olimar. Like, oh man, Olimar's garbage. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna fucking show them. I'm gonna get good at Olimar and like literally take their souls.
Did
For-
you?
For the most part, I did, but like
You
Some
I-
people you
I-
can't get
I-
over.
I wasn't good enough, like that good for people who played really good characters because like they just outclass Olimar in certain ways.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of play Mewtwo. I kind of play Roy. I play
boy.
the boy. I play Sung's main because
Corrin?
it's fun fucking with him.
Which one? Kamu?
Yeah, Corrin. No, not Kamui. Even though, yeah, technically. And then like I just recently picked up Captain Falcon because like I just saw all those videos on YouTube and I'm like, you know, that looks fun.
Captain
I
Falcon
wanna
was
do
always
it.
a good character though. Like even back in Melee and Brawl, like if you could get
Melee.
that Captain
Melee.
Falcon punch or Falcon kick off, like shit was broken. To me, it was. I don't know. I'm not good at. I was never meta with that game, so I was like, whatever. I'll play my favorite hero or character.
True.
And then for me, I know you guys said what games you play now. For me personally, I've been playing a lot of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Like I mean, granted, it's only 107 hours I got, or 108 hours now I've clocked into the game, with 2 chicken dinners under my belt. But like for those who know the game, like you know, I even have it on the my YouTube page, whatever the thing on the top of the screen is when you go to the channel. It'll show I have like a
The
chicken
banner?
dinner. The banner, yeah. I've been playing a lot of that. I've been playing a lot of Battlefield 1. I've been playing a lot.
played
Like,
that.
I don't know how many hours I have. I'm like level 70 or 80 now in that game as in level 50 scout. That's the only class I ever played because I've been watching a lot of Average Sniper play that game, and that's what kind of got me better at being scout, because in Battlefield, like I had Bad Company 2,
Oh,
I had
Company
3,
2 was good.
and I had 4. I think they were all bad companies, but I could never level up in those games because I used to play. I played Call of Duty before that, and Battlefield I liked it a lot more because it was more realistic. Granted, I started Call of Duty with like World at War, or actually the game before that, Call of Duty 3, I think. But I liked this Battlefield 1. This was the one game where I could like actually level up and get pretty decent at with Scout, and that's something I've been playing. Yeah, again, something I've been playing a lot. I guess even now more recently than that, a lot of Puyo Puyo Tetris because that shit's fun, and a lot of Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, like James, he introduced me to Puyo Puyo Tetris like 2 days ago, like he was saying earlier, and like with my history with Tetris, like as both Sung and James clearly see, I'm pretty garbage at those games too. But
I'll look at your screen, like I'll be playing against you, and I'll be like trying to help you. Sometimes like, no, put that piece there or whatever, and then
you did that once.
I did that. Okay, I
did that once.
Okay,
calm down.
Maybe not to put the piece there, but I'd be like, most of the time it's what the fuck are you doing with that Tetris piece?
What are you doing? Like,
carry your own weight.
Yeah, carry your own weight. I had to team with this guy.
You didn't have to.
I chose to because I didn't think you'd be dead garbage.
I'm trying to explain why I'm dead garbage. You want to give me a second here? All right. So, unlike my two good friends here, I didn't really have a decent PC to play on. Like, I saw Tetris and I played it, but like as a kid, I thought it was like kind of like Legos. Like, yo, stack these fucking blocks as high as I can. I didn't know that you had to like get rid of them. So like I would always lose, but I'd have fun. And like I didn't play Dr. Mario as a kid either. So like when I was playing Puyo like the other day, I pretty much got shat on. But like yesterday, I kind of got a little better. I'm still garbage. Like I can't beat James ever. But then like James had the audacity to have us play like the hardest version in that game, which I think personally is like Fusion.
Oh yeah,
and then
Fusion is
brutal. Like put us on like with the hardest characters. Like James, no, please, I'm not ready.
Oh dude,
please.
To me the hardest characters in the game, J and L for sure. I think the guy's name's Kurg. He's like this weird nerdy. He looks like a fucking magician kind of guy, and the fish guy. And if you're playing, I no longer play against the guy. I play as Risamuko or something. Like I play as the bare-headed guy, because I don't want to play against him ever. He's brutal. So I like again, I haven't played the story mode, so I don't know like every character's level. But just by playing a lot of the game itself with the one main character, I guess, I'm like, holy shit, I can never get over these people unless I get good. And I kind of got a lot better at like Tetris, even better than I was, I guess. And Puyo, it took me a while to like get combos down, but I finally think I can do some basic combos, which is nice.
Yeah, but like, so for me playing Puyo and Tetris, like the whole goal now, if it's not 1v1, is to not come in last for me, because I'm just that pissed garbage.
You pulled that off against those computers I mentioned. Like I would lose because they would both send some random shit over to my side, and like I couldn't counter it in time.
Yeah.
So I'd fucking just get shat on.
I think I don't know how I would counter it. Like I remember literally screaming when a bunch of gray blocks or Puyos would just come down. It's like, whoa, what are you doing, bro? But the whole like Puyo Tetris thing I think is really fun, but I don't have a Switch to practice on my own. So
oh
well, yeah, you know.
We'll probably be playing it later if there's still time after we're done recording this. But
yeah, we're gonna stay here forever. Become trolls.
So yeah, that's what we've been playing now. And I guess still sticking with the game topics, all three of us were no longer video games as much, but all three of us played Yu-Gi-Oh! That children's card game in high school a lot.
Oh yeah.
Oh my.
Me, Sung, and Kyle went over to Kyle's grandma's trailer or whatever, and I had like enough cards to make a deck for three of us. So it was like at least 60 cards. Not 60. How much is it's a 40 card deck?
40 card deck.
I had a lot of cards left over from my childhood because I used to collect them a lot when I was a kid. And I had I had them in a plastic bag, and I just bring them over, and we kind of drafted, but it was kind of like we picked whatever we wanted, and we'd make decks. And then Sung was the guy to be like, I'm gonna get this Utopia deck and fucking wreck you guys. I was like, what the fuck is number 34 Utopia or whatever? so we all played a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh in high school, and I think me and you, Kyle didn't play it as much. Like, he knew the basics of the game, but he didn't advance as much as me and you. And then we got Brandon into
who's
it.
me and you, dude?
I'm talking to some.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm talking to you.
Oh, shit.
Then we got Brandon into it. And he was another one of us to kind of get into it. We had another guy, Max. He played it a little. He dabbled with it a bit, but he didn't get as serious as us. And JJ, he dabbled in it. He still has cards, but they don't. Not to be mean, I'm not trying to. You guys might listen to this one day. I'm not trying to be mean. You didn't grasp the concept of the new stuff. Like, I'm just trying to state the fact there.
There's even more stuff.
But now there's even more stuff, and I stopped playing last year. It was just hurting my wallet too much to play and keep up with the game, so
True.
I just quit. And now they're coming out with like links or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Links.
I don't even know what that is. Like, somebody tried to explain that to me. I'm like, I cannot follow what you're saying, but I'll listen anyway. But we play a lot of that, and I think to just briefly go through this topic, our favorite decks in that game. As you know from this channel already, I fucking love Ghost Tricks because most of the subscribers on here subscribe to me because I did a lot of Yu-Gi tubing. Sorry, I don't do that anymore, but I like Ghost Tricks. That was my deck. When they come out with more support, I'll get back into the game.
I guess for me, like, it ranges from, because I played from like my junior year of high school, and I kind of like slowed down now to like minimal playing to pretty much zero playing. But my favorite decks like were, at the time it was Satellar Knights, but then that was pretty fun. Like, I remember once getting that deck, like I just like shat on everyone.
Yeah,
but
they
like
were helmet, man.
Yeah, they were pretty. For those who don't know, like, Sung just said, like, the deck was helmet, which means it was pretty linear, which means that, like, pretty much the same plays.
You do the plays, you win. Just like Cleese. When I had Cleese,
Oh yeah, you just do the plays.
do the plays and win.
Plays, you win. My other like favorite, I guess, decks, they were more recent from like, I guess, like Ghost Tricks, but like Infernoids,
Necros.
Oh my god, I don't want to talk about those because I didn't technically have the deck.
Oh
built,
yeah, but you still like you got the concept of it pretty much. But I couldn't fucking grasp it.
It was pretty fun, except like it was expensive when it came out. So
expensive.
So like I fucking proxied, and like James and Sung kind of gave me shit for it. Like, hey, what are you doing with those not real cards? Like, look, that card that I need is like $300.
Wait,
like,
I
at the
remember
time.
shitting on you with my zombie deck, and I shot.
Oh
on
yeah,
your
you made some
Necros.
generic zombie deck.
He also, and then James beat me with his Ghost Tricks with against my
Yeah,
Necros.
Hey,
super
it's the
annoying.
second time I beat Necros with Ghost Tricks. If you haven't seen it, I actually have a video where I was online dueling my friend Connor with his Necros deck. He was using Necros, I was using Ghost Tricks. And if you look down in the videos below, you'll see that I have a video where I don't want. Wait, did I say I beat them already? Anyway,
Yeah.
I beat them. All right, with Ghost Tricks. So it's doable, guys. For those of you if you still play Yu-Gi-Oh, if you get really good at a certain deck that can stand against the meta, keep persisting, and one day you'll get there.
Yeah.
Anyway, Sung, what deck did you?
I wasn't done.
Yeah.
Fuck you, man.
Yeah, nobody cares about your fucking. Okay, yeah.
God damn it.
What other decks did you play?
So besides Satellars and Infernoids, those were kind of meta decks, but like and Necros, I was kind of one of those fucking meta bandwagoners, but then like there are two types of decks. There's meta, and anything that's not meta is rogue, and I wasn't really a rogue person until like I picked up two decks. One of those decks that I came to really like was Deskbots. Like, those things were fun.
Fucking shit on us, and then keep getting more support.
Yeah,
and it was like
they kept getting more
Jesus.
support, and like the whole like concept with that is like the more Despots you have, the more attack they'll gain, the harder it will hurt your opponent.
Oh yeah.
And then my final one is Subterrors. I just liked how they like played on paper. At least they're fucking garbage, but that's pretty much.
I don't even know what
What I
those are.
liked.
That's when I dropped out of Yu-Gi-Oh
Yeah.
class. You know what I mean? I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I think the last meta deck I played was Pepe. That's what it was called. Performapole, Performage or whatever.
God, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Those were so
That was the last
bad.
meta deck I played, and then I sold it, or it became trash. Like, you needed certain other cards to get good at the
Yeah,
deck.
emergency banned it, then they further banned it.
I don't even know.
They fucked us up.
Anyway, what about you, son? Because I know
I remember my
Medolce.
yeah, my
Medolces, yeah.
my first ever deck.
Spell books.
Yeah,
Spellbooks.
spellbooks.
Holy
yeah.
shit, yeah.
I
still
saw the
have it?
potential. No, I sold it.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
Shut up. I saw the potential of it. Like, once I saw the first spell card, the what's it? The Searcher.
Oh, secrets?
Secrets.
Spellbook
yeah.
of Power.
No, shut up. Spellbook of Secrets. And then like I dabbled with like the other stuff like Spellbook, Magician, which is like you normal summon or flip summon it.
Yeah,
You get the
you
thing.
did the basic stuff.
The Justice, whatever. And then I kept tinkering with it until it got like, oh, this is really good. But I didn't know it was meta at the time.
Oh yeah,
Oh my
you would
God.
shit on us every fucking day with that. Like
You
we'd
would
come over.
destroy us.
And
Yeah.
we didn't know, like, we didn't. This is still when he had this deck. This is still when we didn't like play tournaments or anything. Like we
Yeah.
didn't know about our local
We
card
didn't
shop.
even know what meta was.
Yeah, we didn't even know what meta was.
So like, if somebody had like Sung, he had the Utopia deck when it came out. That was kind of meta. If you had to get that XYZ monster.
yeah,
out.
it's when XYZ first came out.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
he had that, and we didn't know what meta was, and he's shitting on us with our like cards that I just found out and found in the scraps.
Literally fucking card salads.
Yeah,
Card salads, yeah. And then you fucking had the spell books.
Yeah, and then I went into pretty much like spell books at the time, which I didn't know was meta.
That was so rude.
Because during that time
Like
it was
I'd have
spell
my
books.
Chaos Dragons and you just destroy them.
Yeah, it was so funny. It was like spell books. The meta at the time was spell books versus
Boojins, right?
no, elemental dragons.
Oh yeah,
You
the
know, like
element,
the baby one, and then
yeah,
you go into
before
the
they
big
got
ones.
hit.
Yeah.
Before
And
they
then you
got
did
that
Medolce.
Konami dick!
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we got the next set or whatever, and then I saw this. I only chose it because it's pretty cute. The Medolce archetype.
Oh my.
And
And
we-
I
so,
dabbled in
so
it.
much food.
I dabbled in it, and I kind of saw the potential, but I made it
Again,
as like a burn deck.
You didn't know it was. That was also meta at one point.
Yeah, it was at one point. It was.
And, yeah, when Tiramisu
Yeah,
was there.
Tiramisu
and,
was super good back then.
That was pretty much meta for its time.
All I'm saying is try
and
their
if-
loop.
And again, that's another one of the deck profiles I had on this channel as well. Is like your trick or treats.
Yeah.
It was like Medolce and some other archetype.
What was it, Ghost Tricks?
No.
No, it was
No
the
way.
Ghost
You did
Tricks.
Medolce Ghost Tricks
Yeah, I
at one
did do
point. You
that
mixed
too.
that, and I was like, holy shit! Like,
It was
you
actually really fun.
used the Ghost Tricks search engine in Medolces.
Mhm.
And then and then I don't know if that's like the
It
last
was-
favorite deck of yours, but like what else did you?
Ritual Beasts?
Ritual
Ritual-
Beast 2, yeah, that was also
that was-
funnily
that was
enough
the
meta
worst.
as well.
That was the worst.
Yeah,
We
it was like
us
10
three
minutes.
we at one point had like the meta decks of its time. Like you had Spiritual Beasts, you had Sung had Spiritual Beasts, Brandon had Necros, and I had Cleaforts. So like,
Was it Cleese or Yosenju?
No, you had Yosenju's
Yeah,
first.
you had
what the
Yosenju.
fuck are Yosenjus?
That's
You know
like
what?
when
Oh,
you
those.
summon.
Oh, yeah,
And that's
yeah.
when they were really
something
good.
Samo,
and you had Macros, Cosmics.
Yeah, you also had all
Okay,
that
yeah.
floodgates.
Oh, that's what it was. It wasn't Cleese.
No,
Never
it,
mind.
was, it wasn't that.
That's
not
like when-
yet.
I had
that set
Yosenju, and that
came
was
out.
somewhat meta if you could pull it off. I also Oh, you can finish what your favorites were. I don't know if that was the last Spiritual Beast.
No, currently my favorite now is Dinosaurs
Boo.
and Spirals.
Boo.
You're just
I don't
mad
even.
that
Again,
Spirals are
I dropped out of Yu-Gi-Oh
better.
class when those came out, so I don't know what they are. I know I said my favorite was Ghost Tricks, but now I'm thinking back and I'm like, I used to play a lot of Ultra Athletes, and I have one video about
Yeah,
that here.
Yo.
Ultra Athletes were they were a rogue deck. I actually topped in a tournament with them
Fuck that
once,
slugger.
beating like Necros and Cleese because I was just able
They
to
were
play the deck
really
well.
strong when they go off.
Oh yeah, if you
Back
can't
then.
stop it, you're fucked. What else? Yosenju, I guess. I forgot about that. I
Could
dabbled.
you not do anything like when Slugger attacks? Like, yeah, you can't activate.
Yeah,
anything.
you
Yeah,
can't
This
do
guy's
it's like you can't
Fuck,
activate
that's
anything.
literally my deck. It's like,
Yeah.
Mirror Force, no, nah, fam. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, that deck really fucked with people. What the hell were those electric psychic things?
Psyframes?
Psyframes. I
Psyframes.
fucked with Psyframes a lot. Like holy shit.
Those
people
were
got
annoying.
They were rogue. People got pissed.
Cosmos. I remember we were trying to make Cosmos before.
I
Before it got
yes.
really good.
I think
Because
I
we
had
were-
it. I had the deck at one point. I had Cosmos.
We were like way before.
Oh,
Like
now I
the
remember
first
what those
set,
were.
it introduced Cosmo.
Forerunner and Farm Girl.
Yeah, and Forerunner
Yeah.
and Farm Girl.
It
And
was-
we were thinking like this could be really good.
And
Then it turned out to be
fucking
Yeah,
really
it was
good.
broken.
Yeah.
I actually, I owned Cosmo at one point. I don't know what happened to the deck to this day. I think I sold it.
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
Probably did. Glad I did as well because I don't play the game anymore. So, Cosmo was a really fun one I had. I'm missing like 2. So Ultra Athletes, Ghost Drakes, Cosmo, Psyframe, Boojins was a big one.
Bad and Boojin.
I didn't play it. Usually when I played these decks, I played them after they were meta and played them as rogue. I was more of a rogue player. So like after Boojins were good, or they weren't the best deck, like there were better decks out there, I would get the deck and still try and do stuff with it.
You played Cleese. You played.
I did play
Infernoids.
Cleese. I played a little bit of Infernoids.
What else was?
I know I tried to fuck with everything, man. Like I tried everything. I didn't have Medolce, no. I'm trying to
I
think.
had the magic touch.
I hate
when
you.
it
Brandon's
came
got a
to the
deck
meta.
profile of Infernoids on this channel, I know.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
That was
though.
so long ago.
So if you happen to be playing Infernoids, don't base it off of that one.
Yeah,
Better cards
everything's
that came
so
out.
outdated.
Yeah.
Also, they're not even good anymore.
Yeah,
They're probably not good anymore. And then I stopped.
Yeah.
I don't want to say Pepe. Pepe was a deck I played. It wasn't one of my favorites, though. Baby Raccoons.
Oh, yeah.
That was
Oh my
one.
God.
I would
I
fuck with
remember
Baby
that.
Raccoons. Like, I'd
Those
play
were
them
fun
as
to
rogue.
play against.
Yeah, they weren't.
Yeah.
I tried playing them in tournaments and stuff. They weren't like the greatest, but they were still fun. They were still always a fun game. It's one of the decks I got my girlfriend to play, and I think she, I don't play Yu-Gi anymore, so she gave it back because I don't play it anymore. But I still have that deck.
I think those could like survive Link format with some of the cards.
I
Some of the
don't know Link
cards.
formats at all, so
could.
I gave up with that. There was like one more, but I'm not gonna try and remember it. We're gonna try and move on to.
I wouldn't know. Like you used to build like decks every other week.
That's
Yeah.
Sacred Beast or whatever. That
Secret-
first rank 4 engine that you played.
Secret Beasts.
Not Secret
No,
Beast. It was
like-
like Sacred Beast. I don't remember what it was.
I know
called.
you like
There's-
made a rank 4 deck.
Yeah,
till
it was like
back
a
when
rank-
I like had my rank 4 deck.
Oh yeah.
I know you had like Vylons.
Oh, I did play. Yeah, I messed with Vylons. I still think they had potential. They just not the way I played them. I liked the deck. I liked the synchro summons they had.
Synchro.
Okay.
Fucking cuck.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of do miss playing the game, but you know, now I save more money. Like I actually can
Just
have
play
it.
online. That's what I do.
I probably could. I haven't played in a while, so I'm probably trash at it now.
Hey, same.
Same.
I mean, all right, let's move on from card games now. Well, wait, no, quickly. Slung and I, we did dabble with Force of Will.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah,
like
I didn't
it.
like. I tried it. I invested into it, and terrible idea. Sold everything like, as fast as I could.
Same.
Lit.
Never played Magic or anything like that. Let's see. What else do we got? I put hobbies down. Fuck. I mean,
That was
these
our
are our
hobby.
hobbies.
Yeah, that was pretty much.
I have movies.
Movies.
and,
All
like,
right,
TV
let's.
shows.
Favorite genre. Movies.
Well, how long? We're like an hour or so. Yeah, whatever. We're like an hour or so
Doesn't
into this.
matter. Just if it goes like 5 hours, it doesn't matter.
No,
I
nigga.
might, we'll try and make like a part 1, part 2 if I have to.
Favorite genre movies.
Favorite genre? I guess I'll start because I don't shut up anyway.
True.
I enjoy action and I really enjoy comedy. So when you get an action comedy together, you fucking win. Like that movie automatically should get 5 stars most of the time.
Same.
And then pretty much every superhero movie, you know, Marvel, DC, those are always the good ones for me.
Marvel's got better movies, I would say.
Wonder
I
Woman
mean-
beats all of them.
I feel
Wonder
like-
Woman was like the only memorable
I know.
one
Yeah.
that I could think of.
I feel
Well,
like
the Batman trilogy with Christopher Nolan.
All right.
That was really good.
I enjoy.
How about that Batman vs Superman though?
It could have been good.
It could have been better. Yeah. I enjoyed Marvel movies a lot. Like I enjoy Marvel a little more than DC. I'm more of a Marvel guy.
As
The
you
one
wear
thing-
the Deadpool.
As I wear my Deadpool hat and my SpongeBob shirt, you know, Marvel movies. So
I like how you tried showing them, even though like we're not recording
Yeah.
our actual selves.
shit. Anyway, it's force of habit. But what was it? Oh yeah, Marvel movies are like I just like the heroes better. DC movies though, I feel like they're more of a serious tone. Like Marvel's more of like, I don't want to say more of a kid tone, but like it's got more of that
Has a lot more
cartoony feel
humor.
to it. Yeah,
Has
it
a
has
lot
more
more-
humor.
But Mom, why can't I see Deadpool?
Oh yeah, Deadpool is good. That's what I'm talking. When I say action comedy, Deadpool is like the definition of that. Ryan Reynolds did a great job in that movie.
You
He
can also
is
say
Deadpool.
what's it? Guardian of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the
Yeah.
Galaxy. That
Yeah.
one and two, I saw Guardians of the Galaxy 2 recently, and that was a good one. Like, I feel like you could see that movie without having to see Galaxy 1. You know what I mean? Like, Galaxy 1 was like they're introducing how the group got together. And then you see 2 and it's like they're together and they're just doing whatever the movie. And the movie itself was great.
Okay.
So if you've never seen Galaxy 1, go out and you don't worry about it. You could see Galaxy 2 and then go back and see Galaxy 1 and you really wouldn't be missing much. You would kind of just miss how
But
the
plot.
characters develop. No, the plot for 1 though was just them getting together as a team,
Yeah.
working out whatever conflicts, and then at the end of the movie it's like, all right, this is the team. That's
and then
the
they
plot.
die.
You fuck. All right.
Nobody dies. No, people probably.
Spoiler alert. No one important dies.
There you go. So
Well,
yeah,
maybe.
no promises. Anyway, yeah, that's what I like. What about you, Brandon?
Well, James, I also like.
Well, James.
All right, sung. Anyway, so I also like action comedy, and I'm a superhero movie fan myself. But I also like science fiction, like Star Trek and Star Wars. Oh, wow.
I'm kidding.
You can't like both. You can only like one. We know that already.
Listen, fam. There can be a
I
middle
mean,
ground.
Guardian of the Galaxy. That's a sci-fi action comedy movie.
Yeah. But stop fucking interrupting. No, but seriously. In terms of, I guess, superhero movies, I think Marvel is a better movie franchise than DC, like I kind of said earlier.
Yeah.
But I really like the if I were to choose which hero per se movie, I would say Spider-Man, because as a kid I really liked Spider-Man as
Which rendition, though?
Yeah, which rendition? Are you talking the trilogy? Even
Tobey Maguire.
though, Tobey
yeah,
Maguire,
I was gonna get to that.
the
Bro.
Amazing Spider-Man, or Spider-Man: Homecoming?
I
Which-
hated Amazing Spider-Man. I didn't like it.
Yeah,
I think. Well, yeah, we'll do some reviews on this as well, real quick. But continue, Brandon.
So, as a kid, it was the whole Spider-Man trilogy thing that really got me to like Spider-Man, the origins and the whole first quote of "with great power comes great responsibility."
Yeah.
And as a kid, I thought wow, that's so cool. I wanna be like Spider-Man.
Did you always sound like you were choking on a dick as a kid?
Yeah, pretty much. I always had a fucking cock in my mouth when I was a kid. I didn't actually though. That's our friend Max. Not really. Yeah, actually though. But yeah, I really like Spider-Man. I liked the third movie, just the whole thing.
Which, I don't remember. Was that the one with the
That-
sand guy?
That was with Sandman and Venom.
Yeah.
The second
Did
one
he-
was with Doc Ock. The
Yeah.
first one was with the
Oh,
original Green
people are
Goblin.
saying. All right, I remember the first and third one a lot. The second one, Doc Ock. Now that I think about it, I remember that as well.
Yeah.
But I always thought the second one was with Venom. I guess I got it mixed up. I feel like that was okay, but it wasn't
I think there were too many antagonists kind of for the third one. I liked it the most, but looking back, there's Venom, there's Sandman, and then there's Harry Osborn, who's the new Green
yeah.
Goblin.
Yeah.
And they're all causing a problem for Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker.
Mm-hmm.
For Amazing Spider-Man, I liked Spider-Man, so originally I was hyped, but I felt it was awkward since Andrew Garfield was kind of an adult playing a teenager, and he was more an awkward, not fitting in so well adult as opposed to some socially awkward teen.
Well, I mean, Tobey Maguire kind of looked like an adult, though.
Yeah, but
But he could. Did they say he was in high school?
It was either high school or college because
It was
they went to
because
some.
he-
I think he was in a university. in,
Okay,
the-
because he worked as a university student.
he was
Yeah.
also a pizza boy.
Oh yeah, that too.
And for Homecoming, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm sure it's.
It's
I'm sure
I
it's
heard
it's
decent.
played by
Lots
a
of good
guy
stuff.
that can pull off a 15-year-old, even though I think my friend told me he's 21. The actor. I don't know his name. This guy right there. Yeah, we'll put him up.
Okay.
He played Spider-Man, and I didn't know he's a 15-year-old or 16-year-old. I think he's 15 in the movie, but
Somewhere around there.
I didn't know he was like 21, older than me. That's 1 year older than me. And like, he pulls off being a 15-year-old a little too well. That's a little scary. Like his voice and everything. It's a little scary.
Yeah.
But the movie itself, I know Brandon didn't see it, but I'll put my input on it. Very good. Very, okay. Well, okay. Good overall for a Marvel movie. Definitely good overall. But then there are the superhero cliches you can look into, and I think I watched a review on it, and then it was Critical's review or Penguin Zero, one of those YouTubers we watch. He did the moist meter on that, and then when he talked about it, I was like, you know what? I can actually see what he's talking about. And when you compare it to a movie like Wonder Woman, not a lot of action per se. It's really just him struggling as a kid.
Well, like, if you think about it, like, it's another reboot of Spider-Man, so it's like another beginning for Spider-Man.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's nice how they kind of show... They started off even earlier than the last one, because I think they went from, like, Tobey Maguire's, like, he's kind of an adult, but not, They didn't show, like, him getting it as, like, He didn't get the bite as a teenager. It was like he was already in, like, uni or something.
I think so, yeah.
And then I don't even remember... You said it was Andrew Garfield?
Yeah.
To be honest...
It was Andrew Garfield, right?
How many movies were there for The Amazing Spider-Man? Were there 2?
I think 2.
They made... I don't even know if I saw the second one, but I remember the one with the electric guy.
That was the first one.
The first one.
I can't remember his name, but that was the only one I remembered, and I remember his. Oh, I can't. I don't want to. It's alright. Whatever. If you haven't seen the Amazing Spider-Man, you live under a rock. But the girl dies or whatever.
Wow.
And
yeah.
Wow.
I remember that.
I'll put a spoiler alert there. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't really care. But that's what I remember from the movie. Other than that, I don't remember much else. I just remember the graphics being pretty dope. And for its time at least, and that's it. I don't remember much about it, which is why I gotta say Homecoming was it was better. It was better than The Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Sung, what about you?
What favorite movie?
Oh yeah, we're still on the topic of favorite movies or genres,
Genre.
and then you can go.
I can really like anything as long as it's not cringy.
Wow.
Or it has like bad writing, or I see like the plot holes.
See, but like, how would you know that before going into a movie?
The trailers.
The trailer.
All right.
Also, I usually like go to the reviews before I watch the movies too. Because I feel really cheated if I go into a movie and it's bad, but I spent the money.
Oh yeah, good, that's smart. I got to take back what I said about trailers to know if a movie's good, because apparently The Mummy.
The Mummy was garbage.
Yeah, everyone's saying it's garbage, and I mean, I always saw the trailers on YouTube or whatever, and I'm just like, all right, it looks actiony. I wouldn't watch it. It's not my type of movie, but it looks actiony. And then I'm hearing all this shit about it, and I'm like, wow, I guess it was a really shitty movie. So yeah, I mean, no cringy movies out there. I mean, Sharknado. No, what was that movie we saw at our one friend's house? I don't know if you were. It was Dead Snow.
I saw Dead Snow, but I wasn't with you.
Oh yeah, I saw Dead Snow with friends, and it was like
what?
The weirdest thing. And then there's like AJ and Tucker or something. What the fuck was the?
AJ and Tucker, the hillbilly.
There was one of them, and I was just like, what the hell is going on? I hate it when it's like. When the movie, the characters are like really dumb, but like they die doing dumb shit. Kind of like scary. I don't want to say scary movie, like that scary movie franchise, but I'm talking to like legitimate. They're trying to make it scary, but also funny, but they're doing a really bad job at it. So
that I understand. Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like the characters are just retarded and don't know how to fucking. They're like, oh, let's go split up and do something. And it's like, well. The fuck? Why would you do that? You're gonna get
Scooby-Doo syndrome.
Yeah, really, Scooby-Doo syndrome, guys. Don't get that.
But yeah, like honestly, I'm like really don't care what I watch as long as it's like pretty decent. Like the Garfield movie. Excellent movie. It's a masterpiece.
There's a movie for that?
Yeah.
There's 2, I think.
There was 2.
Or is it like animated, or is it like a?
No,
it's
the
like...
cat was animated. But John...
No.
But it was like real life.
Oh, it was like a real life... Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah, like Garfield himself, like you can tell he
the
doesn't
cat
look
was
like a regular cat.
He was
look
CG.
this. I'll put a picture up of this because I don't even know, so you guys can also see. But I'm gonna look this up as well.
10 out of 10.
But like,
best movie in the world.
What about the B movie? Are you kidding me? Not kidding.
You
Jesus
like
Christ.
jazz?
Kidding. Relax.
You like jazz? But seriously, like, yeah, I'll just watch any movie, even the bad ones sometimes, because I could laugh at it.
Oh,
like,
I
you know,
remember
if you
this.
go on Netflix and you see like a bad movie, like Bridesmaids. No, I'm kidding. But just a bad movie overall. But it's like so bad it's funny kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, I'll watch those too, as long as I don't have to like pay for an admission fee to get in to watch it in theaters. But
What? Wait just a darn second.
are we going into like favorite movies?
I guess so. Yeah.
My favorite movie. I guess my favorite movie trilogy. No, not trilogy. This is hard.
Franchise.
Actually. This is actually really hard. I can't.
It
really
is.
It
It's
doesn't have to be a trilogy. Like if
Yeah.
just something memorable that you.
I think
really
the
like.
most memorable movie, recently I should say, was Interstellar.
What's that?
Yeah. What is that? I don't even know.
It
I'll
was
put
a
it up,
movie-
but
it's basically like a sci-fi movie, pretty much.
I mean, I guess if it's recent,
That
you
was
can't really tell
directed
us.
by Christopher Nolan, I believe. Yeah, by Christopher Nolan. It's directed by him, and it's about pretty much a guy who goes to Mars, I believe. And basically, it's just a movie about his life there and how everything is affected, kind of thing, and stuff like that. Like, there's like time differences and shit like that. It's crazy. It blew my mind.
Cool.
for me personally, I can't think of a favorite movie that just like steps out there. But I know like in most Marvel movies, like Doctor Strange was a good one. Like I could just think of all the Marvel movies. So, Avengers, Suicide Squad was pretty good, I gotta say. I don't know.
That was not Marvel.
Was it not?
No,
Fuck.
that's DC.
That
Fuck.
was not Marvel.
We're gonna-
Oh my god.
We're gonna go
Oh
back.
my
All right, we're going back.
fucking
Okay,
God.
so wait. No, but I'm still thinking. Okay, Marvel movies, DC, like superhero movies in general, though, is what I'm.
You said Marvel.
Okay, so I'm gonna start here now because we're gonna edit that.
Fucking.
Favorite movie for me personally, I don't know. I'd have to go with just any Marvel movie or superhero movie.
Okay.
Doctor Strange is one that I kind of liked a lot. I can't say it was a favorite one, but most Marvel movies. I can't think of a favorite in general. Brandon, what about you?
So I guess when it comes to like favorite movies, there's like actual movies that I actually like, and then there are movies to me that are so bad they're like memorable, and that's why they're kind of my favorite. So like recently, my favorite movie has been like Deadpool. I thought it was
Shit!
just-
That's my favorite movie. Of course, I know it was Marvel, and I couldn't think of. I was like, I fucking like superheroes, but no, Deadpool's the fucking
But
favorite. Yeah.
I think that's great. I think the whole, like, just how he breaks the whole fourth wall thing. Like, I know that's what he does, but I like how he
They brought
does
it
it
to the-
in movie. Like, I love how they brought that to the movies.
Yeah.
I'm kind of lying when I say the 7th Star Wars is my favorite, because I like all the illusions, but then there's a point where it's like just too much.
It also kind of felt like the same movie.
Yeah,
it
felt like the same movie, but like with different pro tags. But like I kind of like it just because I think like Rey's fucking hot. But
Yeah, I guess so, my dude.
yeah, but I guess in terms of movies that were like just so bad that I find them good. Yeah, the B movie.
Oh Jesus!
And, like,
with the memes with
yeah, the memes that came with that are great. And like my sisters, well, I guess no one would know. I have 2 kid sisters. They're like in elementary school. They like asked if they could watch the B movie, so I couldn't help but like just die of laughter in front of them, and they were confused. Like, what's so funny? I was like, nothing. Well, we could watch the B movie, and then like, just like everything that came with that, and then like all the memes with every time the B movie, but every time they say B, it goes to we got to see the ant bully, and every time they say
Oh,
like
jeez.
ant, we got to watch Shrek, and every time they say ogre. like you
see a picture of an onion.
Yeah, you pretty much see a picture of like a parfait because ogres have layers, not like parfaits though.
We are number one, but every time they say one, a whole episode of Lazy Town plays.
Yeah. Oh no. But yeah, B movie's like one of my favorite, like ironically bad movies, and I guess like Cars that was kind of garbage to
Actually,
me.
when it first came out,
I think it was good. I was with Cars 1, and then they went on to the Cars 2.
It went to like
3.
cars to like planes to I think trains.
I don't know what it is now. I just know the story behind Cars 1 because we were kids when that came out. I personally like the story for Cars 1. I don't know why. That's like one of those weird movies. Toy Story wasn't.
Toy Story was good.
I remember. Yeah, Toy Story was another one of those random movies that. Not random, but like one of those movies that were like memorable.
Oh shit! The Incredibles. That was
that movie.
Oh, yeah.
That movie's underrated.
That was one of my favorite movies as a kid. Aside from like the Spider-Man trilogy.
Yeah, that movie was underrated, and I'm still waiting on The Incredibles 2.
They said they were trying to make the sequel, but I haven't like really read up on it.
The one with like the
Better.
fucking Underminer, right?
Yeah, like they got to start it off with that, and then
I'm the mole man.
was he the Undertaker or something, or like, what the hell was his name?
I think he was the Underminer.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
Underminer. I'll put it up, but yeah, like they need to start it off with that, and then just get back into the Incredibles because that movie it's underrated. It was really good.
Like I'm so mad that like I can't like see what Jack can do. Jack's the baby.
Oh yeah, Jack is OP, my dude.
Because like at the end, like the near end of Incredibles 1, Syndrome, the villain, he like tries.
Down syndrome.
He like kidnaps the baby, and then Jack literally fucking solos him. And like goes complete apeshit. Meanwhile, all of the other Incredibles like couldn't even handle the sauce.
Yeah.
He like turns into a devil. He catches on fire. He turns metal. I just wanted to see more.
I want to know what he
does.
does.
My favorite scene, honestly. That was like I wouldn't have expected since I was like young. I didn't expect that would happen.
Yeah, right.
But just seeing that happen, it's like
then your boy dies because he was wearing a cape.
Yeah,
Don't fucking wear capes.
But that was actually pretty gruesome if you think about it. He got eviscerated by a plane.
Bruh.
Yeah, I have like I guess this can lead into the topic. I put down talking about Rick and Morty for some reason, but honestly I want to just go into cartoons and or anime in general, like
oh boy,
stuff like that.
I jack off to hentai.
I would.
Yeah.
Oh my. So I think if we're gonna at least talk about Rick and Morty, we should at least wait for like Kyle if you plan on.
Yeah,
Oh,
Kyle's
yeah.
like the biggest nut.
All right,
for it.
we'll leave Rick and Morty for another time. I mean, animes. I don't know if anybody watches any of these animes, any of my otakus, my weeaboos,
not really.
my muchachos.
That is not me.
I mean, all right. So Sung and I dabble in anime a little bit. I mean, I'm not as big as Sung is. I think you have a whole list of animes and episodes.
Yeah, I'm still going pretty
here
strong
comes the
right
fucking
now.
Bible.
I'm not like
No, don't worry. I'm not like very open about it. It's like, yeah, I watch anime, but I'm not.
I'm not like oh my god, fucking
oh,
Miku,
my waifu.
my waifu. I mean, hey, you got a waifu. Everyone's got a waifu.
Sadakashi Wazaki. Oh my god.
No, but yeah, I wasn't like one of those
save
people.
me.
No, I'm not either. I mean, granted, I have many statues of not statues, figures of like Senna from Haganai and the other girl.
I feel those don't really matter because like look at video games, like people buy like statues and stuff like that.
Oh,
for that
yeah.
too. It's just like I feel like there's like a little border.
There's a border.
Like you can be really into it, but there's some people who are like
They're like too into it.
a little bit too.
Those
full-on
and those are what
crazy.
we those are what we call weeaboos, my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking people who literally go around like Oni-chan, oh, sucking Kaskashi, like right. Jeez, that's ear rape right there.
Jesus Christ.
But no, people who fucking go around and like fucking Naruto run, but like seriously Naruto run, not like ironically or unironically. Like they're doing it because they're fucking like retarded or something. No, I can't say retarded, but
You just did. You
damn,
said
boy.
it twice, my guy.
whatever. I can't say autistic either.
You just said it.
I'm not saying they're
They're
autistic.
autismo.
Suicide Squad is Marvel.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, people who take that shit a little too seriously and start like speak in tiny or like Japanese. Like I know you took a Japanese.
Yeah, I
course,
took a Japanese.
but like you took it to
course.
seriously learn Japanese. There are people who like literally know like phrases just to know the phrases.
Yeah.
Like I know like 2 words maybe in
Yeah,
Japanese.
my guy, I only watch English sub.
Kill yourself. Hey, dub only.
You're
But
gonna
like
trigger
yeah,
someone.
that's the weeaboo side. And then there are people who are like into it. Like Sung and I, we're into it. And like
you just said you weren't though.
no, I mean no, I'm talking like not weeaboos. Like we're not fucking running around fucking be like look at my waifu. Yes.
Look at my
But just the other day, no, I'm kidding.
Hey, shut up. Nobody needs to know about that. Anyway, well, you know, we'll go. We don't go that far. We don't fucking start
No.
making random
Like, we'll make
noises.
fun of it.
We'll make fun of it. That's funny. That's comedy right there.
Yeah.
But not a.
So what do you watch then?
Oh.
In terms of like.
Oh,
anime?
I only watch the generic animes. You know.
Yeah, me too.
No, yeah, really. I've only watched like generic ones, not like underground ones. Like I don't have the shirt on today. I had it on yesterday. I had a No Game No Life shirt on. I don't
That's
want to.
actually not too underground.
It's not.
They
But it's
haven't-
not super generic. Like
Yeah, it's not generic.
when I say generic, I'm talking like you can go on Netflix or whatever and find this.
Attack
Not-
of Titan.
Yeah,
or
Attack on
Naruto. Bleach,
Naruto,
stuff like
DBZ.
that.
I mean, granted, I've watched I've watched Naruto. I've watched DBZ, Attack on Titan,
One Piece.
Nobody's ever finishing One Piece. I didn't watch
I
Bleach.
Death Note.
Didn't watch Death
But
Note.
the
Did you
thing
watch
is-
Death Note?
Death Note wasn't generic. It's just very. What's it
Popular?
like?
Renowned. No.
Yeah, it's like renowned. It was like one of those like masterpieces kind of thing. Like you must see one of the things.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say like generic.
I watched.
I don't know.
I
It
watched
could be
Black
generic,
Butler.
too.
I don't want to say Black Butler's super generic, but I mean, if it's on Netflix, it's generic. Sword Art Online. I watched the first season of that.
I didn't.
No, I didn't even
like
finish
it.
the first season because it was so sad. I'm like,
Hunter x Hunter.
but I think my favorite anime of all time, and I might have given it away there. One Punch Man.
Oh, yeah.
One Punch!
One Punch! Anyway, yeah, I enjoyed One Punch Man. Just the whole people don't like it because it's like they throw in this serious like part or whatever where it's really Genos versus whatever, and like that's the serious part of the anime where it's like an
When
actual
Genos
action.
gets shit stomped
Yeah,
literally
and
every
then
time.
fucking Saitama just comes in and just ends the battle like it's nothing,
Yeah,
except for the
with
very
one
last battle.
punch.
Yeah, but that's the whole gag. Like he can kill whatever in one punch. That's the gag.
Because he's OP.
Yeah. So I mean that's why I like it. It's like again action comedy. It's something I like. And I think I've seen a little bit of Full Metal Alchemist as well. Not enough. There's this one. I'm missing one. I saw D. Gray Man.
Fool!
I feel like D. Gray Man was a really good anime, and I wish the rest of it was on Netflix just so I could easily watch it. But they don't have it out in English yet, I think. But whatever. Generic animes, stuff like that.
Eater was a bit
Soul
much
Eater.
for you.
Soul Eater was like one of my favorites until I saw One Punch Man. Like, fucking, I love Dr. Stein.
Dr. Robotnik.
Dr.
No.
Yeah,
No.
Dr. Robotnik is my
No.
favorite anime antagonist. No, but
Same,
Dr.
though.
Stein was like my favorite character from that because he was just fucking crazy.
Don't lie to me.
No, he was, dude. My background on the computer even though it transferred to this laptop I'm recording on now until I changed it, I had a background of Dr. Stein. Like one half of it was him like being serious, and then the other half was him in like madness or whatever when Medusa took him over.
Yeah.
And I thought that whole aspect of the anime was like insane. Like it was awesome. Now my background is of course Senna Kashiwazaki.
Oh my Oh
No, it's
my.
actually Senna because I don't know. She's a really one of my favorites from that from Haganai.
Are you not low key weeb?
No, shut up.
We're
No, I'm not.
all
We're all low key
low-key
weeb. Shut up.
weeb.
I just bashed on every weeboo out there, and now we're all fucking low key weeb. And I know
Yeah,
Brandon.
don't you fucking drag me into this.
Brandon.
Oh,
Brandon
favorite
doesn't-
one. Bobo.
Bobo was
Yo,
good.
Bobo.
I was gonna talk about that, but I can't. I was like, is that considered anime? And yeah, it is. That was a favorite from like elementary school time.
Yeah.
That was
Would you like classify that like with One Punch Man being like a spoof kind of anime?
Yeah, I will
Yeah.
come from
Fist
that.
of the Nose Hair.
But the thing is, like, it was really out there.
It was like
in the Comedy Central because like
Comedy Central. It was on Adult Swim.
It was on fucking Toonami.
No,
I'm
I'm
Toonami,
saying like,
yeah, Adult Swim.
no, I don't mean the channel. I knew you were gonna say the channel.
Oh.
I meant like in the
It was
comedy, like
the central,
it's the central,
the
part
center of comedy.
the
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
It was really out there. Like if you didn't, like I showed this to a few people, like my friends who never saw it. If you never saw this anime and don't know what it's about, and like maybe you haven't seen like 2 or 3 episodes of it,
Still don't know
everything
what
I
it's
show you for that, you're just gonna be like, what the fuck is this? This is this weirdest thing I've ever seen. Meanwhile, I'll be dying because it's just comedy.
Yeah, same.
I'll never forget, like, the first time I ever, like, came to your house or for a birthday party. Oh, no. It was for the first shindig that you would
Oh,
host
yeah.
with Kyle.
We stopped having birthday
Yeah.
parties when we hit like 16. We started calling them shindigs in high school.
Yeah. But, like, when I asked you, because it was your actual birthday, so I asked you what you wanted, and you wanted, like, the fucking seasons, like,
Oh, yeah.
for Boba Boba.
I was like, dude,
Boba.
give me like all the Bobo you can find, and they just don't have it.
And like they
Yeah,
don't
they
have it.
don't.
I like searched far and wide, and by far and wide I mean like wherever my mom would take me at
Yeah.
the time, being like Walmart, Best Buy,
Yeah.
and like.
I think it was just
Target.
outdated though, right?
Yeah, that
Like,
was
I
outdated
think so.
by then.
And then like I remember I just came to your party like so disappointed, like I couldn't find it, man.
Yeah, I'm not
Like,
even
I
mad.
only like I know you weren't mad. You weren't even mad. That was like, oh, it's fine, man. But like I couldn't find it. so take this gift card. Like I wasn't crying,
Yeah.
but like I felt like complete garbage because like I couldn't get it for you.
Damn boy.
But
I think it's like the last time I actually asked for something that's like, yo, give me this specific thing. But no, but yeah, that Bobo was good for its time. Still good
It's
now
still
if you can
good
find it.
comedy-wise.
I feel like if they, remastered it or even continued
Dude,
it, that would be
fucking
it would be a
epic.
hit. Like in my personal opinion.
yeah,
They should definitely remaster it.
Yeah.
HD everywhere. 4K.
this buff black
4K.
guy with a blonde afro and ridiculous nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, kicking ass. Like that's what's funny. It's like he's just like this tall ass
Pitching
buff guy.
ideas for
They
animes
got
right
fucking
there.
Don Pash, the short
Don-
ass, like sun-looking guy.
Yeah, Papa, or people call. I think in the manga he's called Papa Rocks. I was like, all right,
Really?
whatever.
Papa Rocks?
I think
don't
so, dude.
remember
I
that.
used to collect Shonen Jump,
Yeah.
and like they would refer to him as Papa Rocks. I don't remember what happened to my Shonen Jump. I just cleaned out my room and I had them all. Pretty sure I threw them all out because nobody wanted them. Or I don't know. I either have them or don't. But anyway,
So I guess like my favorite animes, but like me not being a fucking weeb, except for like in one part, is was mostly all English dub, but even then like they weren't like anime as most like series people would say. Like I'd watch Dragon Ball Z and even like Super now, but like that's like one of the 2 things that I watch in like sub just because I want to see what happens next.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, then there was Naruto, there was Dead Man Wonderland,
Oh, yeah.
Bleach, One Punch Man, Bobobo.
okay, we can't forget this one. Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Pokemon.
Pokemon,
Does
fucking-
Digimon count, too?
I guess.
Digimon. Yeah, Digimon is an anime, I guess.
Fucking Inuyasha, and
Oh, yeah.
back when like I was a kid, like Gundam was a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So like that, but like I don't watch that stuff now. Most of that stuff now, but like what I used to watch that I like remember liking. So yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Jesus.
Yeah, that's something we fuck with. We fuck with anime every now and then.
Fucks with it.
We fuck anime every now and then.
Jesus Christ.
Next, like, if you don't know, if you couldn't tell by now, we just wrote down random topics to talk about.
Oh, wait,
Next
we're
thi-
going to talk about cartoons, too.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
we'll continue with cartoons.
I thought we didn't want to.
what?
Because of Kyle. Oh no,
No, that was Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty.
I mean, Rick and Morty. We'll try and save most of it for Kyle, but Rick and Morty's good. All right, just watch it. If you
Yeah.
haven't seen it, go fucking watch it.
The end.
Shove the things up your ass.
The end.
Do it.
Cartoon wise, I mean, I kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh! No.
Wait, is this like childhood cartoons? or
No,
like
childhood cartoons.
Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Ed and Eddie was dope. That was
Courage
the
the
shit.
Cowardly Dog.
Courage the
I
Cowardly
was
Dog.
scared.
Return the slab or
shitless.
suffer my
Oh
curse.
my god.
Dude,
I was
that
scared
shit-
Yo.
shitless from that.
Freaky Fred.
Freaky,
Freaky
Fred.
Fred.
That, oh my god, the nostalgia.
What else?
Good SpongeBob episodes.
Good original. I'm talking
Season
like
1 to 3, I believe.
I'm talking like OG SpongeBob, like where if you compare OG, I'll put it up. If you compare OG SpongeBob to what SpongeBob is now,
That's
you can
not even
tell.
once.
You could tell how like their animation style changed, their character. They simplified it a little too much. I like the goofier looking like Squidward, Mr. Krabs, and SpongeBob. Even Patrick, it looked a little more like the way the art style was, and even the voice acting. Like you can hear the difference. I mean, a little bit with Tom. Tom Kenny's a really good voice actor, but even there's a little difference in there. And I feel like most shows like that, when they first started out, they were better. They were better because then like, I guess you could say they cleaned it up, quote unquote. But like, I don't know. I can't watch the new SpongeBob. I feel like I lose brain cells.
There was like a song every episode
In the new SpongeBob's?
in like the new SpongeBob.
Yeah.
It was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, it was nice knowing you, SpongeBob.
Yeah.
It was literally you either die a hero or live long enough to become a villain.
Yeah, and we can't fuck. I mean,
You
we're
gotta put on that song.
Wait, no. Like, when James said Tom Kenny, I just remember there was a video of him. Oh, no, an
was he like
audio clip
cursing
of
as
him. Or,
SpongeBob?
yeah, he was cursing.
yeah,
Wouldn't
Wait,
you,
this
wouldn't
is
you want
an
to
ad.
link it though?
yeah. I'll leave a link.
Wait.
Somewhere, I
just
don't
need to
fucking
hear
know.
it again because it's so funny.
You've ever seen. So,
At least put it closer.
This is the only, if it wasn't for the Christmas shit, I wouldn't fucking work. This is the only time of the year that I
Fuck
fucking
it.
work.
Alright.
Just put a link in
Yeah,
it.
we'll put a link down. I don't know if you can. I'll put a link here. Click it. No, I won't put it here. Actually, take
look it
take
up
that back.
yourself.
I'll put a link in the
You
description.
want to try that again with like the dick out of your mouth? No, I'm kidding.
God damn it. Yeah, I'll put a link somewhere for you guys to see that. Send me that link.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, that's fun. Tom Kenny's funny. He's awesome. He's actually in Rick and Morty. He played
Mr. Jellybean or something.
Oh,
he played
dude.
Mr. Jellybean.
Dude.
And I just watched season 1 and 2 like in 2 sittings with my girlfriend. And that's the one part that she cannot watch again.
Really?
Like, yeah, because we were watching today.
Little tease.
She was over today, earlier today, and we were watching like the most fucked up Rick and Morty scenes or whatever I think the video was called.
Right, yeah.
Take it
And it was
slow.
like,
Yeah,
They
go,
came
go,
to the
go.
jelly bean part, and she was like, "Take it off." I'm like, "Okay, yeah," because like I watched like 10 seconds. I was like, "I can't do this either." It's just so fucked up. So yeah, go watch Rick and Morty. We can't talk too much about it, but go watch it. Other cartoons. I did like Ren and Stimpy was funny. I didn't see it as much. Like I feel like I missed out. Like on we're all '90s kids, but we're not like the '90s kids that were around when they kind of.
We were late 90s.
We were
kids.
late '90s kids. I'm like '96, so I missed out on like Ren and Stimpy. I did love Rocco's Modern Life.
Yo.
That shit was funny.
I remember that.
I like
Invader Zim.
Yo, Invader Zim.
Cow and Chicken. was
Angry
like,
Beavers.
Oh yeah, Angry Beavers. But
Cat
Cow
Dog.
and Chicken was literally
Cat
like
Dog too. Oh man. And
I,
Doug.
like retarded.
Cow and
Cow and
Chicken.
Chicken was, but
Yeah.
it was like, it was special.
There was literally this one episode of Cow and Chicken. Like for breakfast, they were literally eating ass. Like,
yeah, literally. It was
like not actual ass. It was like pork butt, but it was
Yeah.
literally a plate
Yeah,
and then
plate of
a fucking
is
butt.
that the show with that devil guy where like his,
Yeah,
his
the
ass
devil
cheeks
guy.
his ass cheeks are always showing?
It
Oh
was
my god.
so funny, but like it was so demented.
It was
too.
so fucked up.
Oh man, Looney Tunes, like the
Looney
original
Tunes,
Looney
that's
Tunes,
OG.
and Tom and
That's-
Jerry.
Those
Tom
are
and Jerry, dude.
those
I
are
love
original
that.
cartoons that like I would go over to my cousin's house. We'd put on like Cartoon Network or Boomerang, and those are like things I would fall asleep to. So like nights when I really can't fall asleep, I'll put on like Looney Tunes or something like an hour's worth of Looney Tunes to listen to fall asleep
What
because
about the original Teen Titans and like
original
Justice League?
Oh,
original
dude.
Teen Titans was good. Justice League was good. I used to watch that.
Oh, I would
Um,
follow that series like
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
The Justice League.
Yeah, I remember at one point it was like I saw Green Lantern. Green Lantern, by the way, I think the one with Ryan Reynolds.
The
when it-
movie sucked.
Ryan
to me,
Reynolds?
Ryan Reynolds, he played Green
Yeah,
Lantern.
He did.
Yeah,
Sick.
In the
I
movie.
mean, like that's why he makes the joke in Deadpool. He's like, "Man, I don't want the suit to be animated. Like, it can't be green and it can't be animated." And that was funny. But
Oh.
I keep forgetting there are different Ryan Reynolds. There's Hal Jordan.
There's Hal Jordan.
Yeah, Hal.
There's
And
Jon
then-
Stewart.
Yeah.
The Jon Stewart was the black guy who was in the like Justice League
Yeah.
animated.
I remember the
series.
one point like that the Jon Stewart Green Lantern. He had hair, and then like a season later, he didn't have hair. I was like, why is he bald now? But
Exactly, man.
what else?
I remember Jimmy Neutron and like Fairly Odd
Oh, yeah.
Parents.
the
they were
Nickelodeon
shit
side,
back
yeah.
then, too.
They were pretty good. I especially liked the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour. Like
That
the,
was-
the
yeah, that was
crossover.
good.
I thought it was
yeah.
cool.
For some reason, I watched Jimmy Neutron, but I could never like it as much as I did for like SpongeBob or Fairly Odd Parents. Like,
Pizza's
I feel like it was just
aggressive,
the pizza is aggressive.
Oh,
No,
shit.
I feel like it was just the animation style that I didn't like. I mean, that 3D
It
aspect,
was like it's all CG, 3D modeling.
and it was
True.
it was just like their heads were big. I don't know. I didn't fucking like it. I don't know. I just
Hey
didn't like it
Arnold.
as much.
Oh,
Hey
Hey
Arnold was the
Arnold.
shit.
Doug
football
also.
head.
Doug.
Yeah.
Do 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 do. I don't remember. I kind of remember that. What else?
There's a lot
Rocket Power.
Oh yeah, Rocket
yeah.
Power.
I remember I watched the full gameplay of that. Somebody did a full gameplay on their thing, and I was on their channel. I was like,
Code Lyoko.
oh yeah, Code Lyoko was
oh,
good.
Yeah.
That's another one that was like I liked the anime. But I think it's a French anime.
Yeah, it's a
That's
French
a French
animation.
anime?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a French anime.
I liked the anime part more than like
The
I kind of
CG
liked
part.
the when they went into that 3D world, but it was just like I don't know. It was a good show. Good show overall.
It actually scared me a little bit because
It
it got
did.
really serious.
It got,
Yeah, it got
dark,
dark.
quick.
Like the
Like, it took that
gym
guy.
teacher got shot
Oh
in the
shit!
Yeah.
actual thing.
Oh man, yeah, that was it was a good anime.
That was nuts.
What was I saying with Rocket Power? Oh yeah, like I used to have Rocket Power Beach Bandits on the GameCube, and that's like a game I played like maybe the first few minutes of it, and then I got really scared. I was like a pussy when it came to certain games. That's why I only like multiplayer games now. But like, I fucking couldn't handle the fact that there were always things out there trying to kill me. Like there was the robots. The robots were always like around, and like my sister would play the game. I think she actually beat it because I literally remember playing the beginning of the game, and I also only liked the skating part of the game too, that mini game. But then I remember my sister going to the boss battle or whatever against the mayor guy or whatever the fuck he was, and he was like a robot at the end. I was like, wait, he's a fucking robot, and you're just like battling. He's like shooting fireballs or shit at you, and you just gotta run around and hit him. And that's what I remembered. So when I saw the YouTube playthrough of that, I was like, holy shit, that brought a lot of nostalgia back. It's a dope ass game. What are we talking about?
Oh wait! Nigel Thornberry.
the
No,
wild
with the
Thornberry?
wild,
Thornberry.
with the wild, whatever.
Oh, yeah,
The
fucking
Wild Thornberries.
Nigel
Yeah.
Thornberry.
Smashing.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember when they were like, Woody. That's Rocket Power.
Yeah.
But I remember they did a crossover with Rugrats too.
Yeah,
Wild
they
Thornberries.
did.
Yeah, wasn't that a movie?
Yeah, it was a movie though.
Was it like was that the Paris one? Rugrats could
No.
No,
Oh, it's a
no.
different thing.
The Paris one was like I think when Chucky like gets
Well-
a mom.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, and that's when
Yeah,
they.
it
Yeah, and
was
then
a
after
mom.
that, he had a mom in the regular show, right? So yeah, Rugrats was a good show. I liked.
Yeah.
But then when they went into like when they did the Rugrats teens or
Oh,
whatever.
all grown up?
What the
That was,
I,
I
I
didn't
like
like-
stopped watching.
I like the concept of it because, like, think about it. No other show has really done that.
Naruto.
Okay, fucking. Alright, that's Animu. I'm talking like.
I mean, Rugrats did
SpongeBob-
it first though.
SpongeBob didn't fucking do that. He's still like 10. How old is SpongeBob's like an adult, but he's like a child. You
Oh,
can
wait,
never tell.
on his driver's
31
license,
now.
he was like, it said he was like 18 or something. I
Oh.
don't remember.
It said when he
Put
was
up
born.
SpongeBob's driver's license. Go. Okay. I don't know how old he is. Whatever. But like I'm saying, like no other show has really done that concept. I mean, Naruto did it. Dragon Ball Z GT. They kind of did it.
To be fair, like, GT did it first, but like it was really Rugrats that like did it first, kind of.
Yeah.
Like GT did it first, but we didn't get it here in America. Till,
Yeah.
Like when Rugrats like did All Grown Up.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think.
And I mean, like Rugrats. I don't think they pulled it off right. I like the concept of it, but I feel like it just. The whole concept of Rugrats was that they're babies that are doing these random
Baby-ass
things. They're
shit.
doing baby ass shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, fucking like you don't expect babies to do that, and it's like they're talking to each other, and then like their parents come around and they're like, "Goo, goo, gaga," you know what I'm talking about? Like, they're doing their fucking baby shit.
Oh, yeah,
that,
did
that,
you-
that always made me wonder as a kid, like, were they faking it, or like them trying to talk to the parents, and like the parents just didn't understand because, like, you know, they were just like,
Yeah, they just
I
didn't
don't
understand.
know.
Like, it was baby language. Was it really baby language? Or is it kind of like a Stewie Griffin where Stewie, like, Brian can understand Stewie, like, but, like, you know, Lois and Peter don't understand Stewie, like, completely. It's
Yeah.
like, you know, something like that.
Wait, one fun fact. You know, remember Angelica?
Yeah.
The creator actually hated Angelica, the
Really?
character. Yeah.
I fucking hated
I
her
hated
as a kid
yeah,
too.
I hated her as a
Everyone
kid, too.
hated
Blamed the fucking. She blamed the babies for like anything that she did wrong. Like, oh, it was the
Exactly.
babies. It wasn't me.
Baby.
And I always
She was an
remember that
asshole
ugly,
kid.
Yeah, she was
I remember that
ass.
fucking ugly ass rip off
Yeah,
Barbie
that
doll,
Barbie
like
doll
fucking
looking
Cynthia.
ass.
What the fuck? Cynthia, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, Cynthia!
Like, bruh, you need to throw that shit out.
Like, the fucking hair on that thing was just atrocious.
Yeah.
It was like one on the top and two on the sides, like literally, like, oh shit, I don't know what to compare
was
it
like-
to. What would you
It's like a
compare it to?
mohawk, but think of it like on the sides and at the top too.
And then the rest of it was
There's like 3 mohawks.
Yes. It was a weird looking fucking doll. I don't know if it was like how the actual Cynthia model was or if that was like Angelica's beaten up version of it, but like that thing was atrocious.
Yeah.
Look at it! Anyway.
Did you guys watch Recess?
Yeah,
I've seen it, I didn't watch it a lot. I think I know what you're talking about. But there's like odd like that fat blonde guy and then the skinny like nerdy girl with the big glasses.
Yeah, and the guy with like
Yeah.
the baseball cap backwards,
Yeah.
like TJ, he was like the.
Was that is that
leader of
around the
group.
same realm as Magic School Bus?
No,
That's where I
I think
remember.
Magic School Bus came first.
I think so.
No, I don't mean like time. Like I saw them both around that same time, but I was like, these aren't shows I like.
being on in like the same era. Is
Yeah,
that what you mean?
that's
The
what I
same
mean.
realm?
I
Probably.
maybe
Like they
probably.
always looped a lot of things back then.
Yeah.
Because I just remember the King of the Playground guy.
With a fifth grader
Yeah, he was
Oh,
an
yeah.
ass.
with the fucking cardboard crown.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Family Guy is a good one. You know.
Oh yeah.
True.
When we got old, like when you get older, like you can't watch that as like you can watch it as a kid and be like, oh yeah, that's funny. But I mean, like when you get older, you actually get the dark humor in that, or you know, any of the adult jokes. Because like I watch like old episodes now, and I'm just like, I did not get that as a kid.
I actually did not like The Simpsons when I was.
My
growing up.
mother
My
would
mom
never.
would not let me
Yeah,
watch The
w-
Simpsons.
me and Brandon, we're both Jamaican. Our moms would just be like, "Turn that crap off!" Like, fucking. That was a show I never got to watch much. So like,
yeah,
I think it always came on at like 7. So if I could be lucky enough to get like a good 2 minutes in of it, I would. And my mom would put on like Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune, whatever comes on. I think it's Jeopardy that comes on at 7. So like yeah, I so then since I didn't get to see a lot of Simpsons, I never got really into it. I mean, the Simpsons movie was pretty cool.
that's what I like got to watch. Like, Mom, I know you don't let me watch The Simpsons, but can I watch The Simpsons movie? And she like caved.
Yeah. I mean, once we got older, we kind of lost rule over our parents. Like, our parents didn't rule over us, so did whatever we wanted.
For the most part.
All the drugs. Anyway.
What?
What else? So, Family Guy, Simpsons, there's like
South
American
Park.
Dad. Oh, yeah. South Park. I feel like, South Park is pretty good, and the whole animation style and everything I liked. American Dad was like a knockoff Family Guy.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
That's
Leave
what
it.
it felt like to me. But like when I got older, it like warmed up to me.
Yeah. So like if I couldn't watch Family Guy, it's like alright, whatever. American Dad's on. What else was on like Adult Swim? That wasn't like that random adult shit. Like I'm talking.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That was garbage to me. Like,
Really?
I think it was just
didn't
random
like
and
it.
funny.
Like it was literally a wad of meat, like
meat
small
wad.
fry, meat wad, like Frylock, the fucking small fries with a beard, and a douchebag vanilla shake,
Yeah.
and like nothing made sense.
Yeah.
I know.
No.
It was
Nothing
like
made
when,
sense
when I was a kid, it was funnier.
There was also
Robot
Beavis and
Chicken.
Butthead.
yeah, Robot Chicken, Beavis and Butthead.
Butthead.
Robot Chicken was fun. That's shit that I'd always. It's like short, It's kind of like what YouTube is now. It's just short clips of like whatever gag they want to run that episode, and they do it, and it was funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
remember that Celebrity Showdown?
Deathmatch, Celebrity
Deathmatch,
Deathmatch. Yeah, that's another one. If I was lucky enough to watch it, I'd watch it. Kind of like with Beavis and Butthead as well.
Dude, I was into that, but it was super gory too.
It was. It was just like
I don't think I ever saw that as a kid.
I just remember somebody's tits getting smashed. Like, they'd use their tits to smash somebody's head, and then, like, they popped through. I don't know, it was fun. That's kind of something I remember.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was a weird. I like that whole it was claymation,
Yeah,
right?
it was claymation.
I like that whole claymation thing. Beavis and Butthead, like I'm mentioning for the third time, that was, like, something I just thought was, it was hilarious. It was another thing my mom wouldn't let me watch. But, when I got the chance, like, my dad wouldn't care, so we'd watch it, and we'd just laugh our ass off. I remember the one particular scene when they're fucking watching some sort of music video. You know, that was also my excuse to watch it when my mom was around. I was like, no, it's just a music video channel. It was on MTV, I think. Like, yeah, Mom, it's just a music video channel. It's, you know, just watching a music video, and then they're just making fun of it. And then there was, like, the actual Beavis and Butthead. But I remember they're watching some music video, and then Beavis is up in the corner of a couch fucking, like, not twerking, but he's, like, humping the corner of the couch or whatever. And Butthead's like, get down from there, you idiot, or some shit like that. I don't know. Or the fucking Great Cornholio.
Oh yeah, the Great
my.
Cornholio.
Fucking eating TP for his bunghole all the time.
That was like a big catchphrase
It
back
was.
in middle school.
It was, dude. We'd just be like, I'm Cornholio. I need TP for my bunghole.
Yeah.
What other show? I think that's really it for like TV. I remember.
I probably saw more other ones, but I just
Oh,
can't,
like back in the barnyard and fucking.
No.
I'm sorry.
backyard again.
No.
Oh, I mean, as those are like older cartoons we saw growing up. I feel like more recent.
Recent
like-
ones? Oh, that's hard.
Okay, maybe not super recent because fucking Teen Titans Go is the most cancer show I've ever.
I mean,
watched.
you really like Steven Universe.
Steven Universe, Adventure Time. I was about to mention, yeah, like those are shows
Rick
I.
and Morty.
Rick and Morty.
obviously.
Wait,
That's a cartoon.
are you thinking of regular show?
No, I mean Rick and Morty.
Oh shit.
As like cartoon wise.
Regular show was good though.
Regular show was good though.
That's what I was thinking of. Who the fuck are the characters in regular show? Shit.
Mordecai and
Mordecai.
Rigby.
That's what I was thinking. That's why you said Rick and Morty. I was thinking Mordecai and Rigby,
Oh, true.
or Rigby and Mordecai. Yeah, you know, I was like, is that what you're thinking of? No, Rick and Morty's good. And then there was like that in between age. So like that's recent stuff that's like what I kind of stopped watching. Like I watched that and that's when I stopped watching cartoons. But like in between like Rugrats, SpongeBob, original Teen Titans, and that there were like those other shows we saw in like middle school, like Total Drama Island, which was pretty much like Survivor but a cartoon.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
16 or whatever I think the show was called, where they like worked at the mall.
Wait,
think
who was the chef guy?
From what?
Total Drama.
He was some black guy, dude.
Yeah,
and he was
just
like
some
some
black guy.
angry
But he
black
was
guy.
so funny though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Camp Lazlo was like one of those in-betweener shows.
Oh shit. I
Yeah.
remember that.
Chowder.
Oh yeah, Chowder's the shit.
Chowder
I
was
remember
fucking
that.
funny, dude. That's
There's,
the.
like, fucking
I'd look up
Johnny
YouTube.
Test.
Oh, Johnny Test was.
Johnny Test.
Johnny
I'd
Test
look
was
up YouTube
terrible.
poops of Chowder all the time. Like when I go to my favorites, I have like 300 favorites, or
Oh, yeah.
it's going down now because I'm deleting some. But I'd find YouTube poops of Chowder in there, like
Gods.
Schnitzel's Rage.
Gods. This
The Great Advent, the
The Marvelous
Flapjack.
Misadventures of Flapjack.
Yeah,
Oh,
Flapjack.
that was so demented too.
That shit was weird, like at times.
Yo, Captain Knuckles.
These
Captain
knuckles.
Knuckles, or as we call him, Captain Kickles.
Oh yeah, Captain Kickles.
Oh yes, Captain Kickles. And it's like it's Knuckles. It's like, what else? Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Oh yeah.
It's like it's you gotta like dig deep for these things. These are shows that were there that were enjoyable.
Samurai Jack. I forgot about
Yo,
that.
Samurai Jack.
I
And
wish
they,
I got
and
to
they
watch more of that.
finished it this year too.
Yeah.
I was so happy about that.
I watched it when I was like a kid, but it wasn't something I got into. But it looked like a good show. I think if I watched it now, I'd appreciate it more. Powerpuff Girls. Well, that's like more old school
Yeah,
stuff.
that was
But
a more older one.
I mean, if it was on, it was like better. It was like the best thing on. I'd watch it.
Dude,
Samurai
the
Jack's
reboot was
Professor
so
Plutonium.
bad.
The reboot of Powerpuff Girls is. I'm sorry. It's absolute garbage.
They gave it the Teen Titan Go treatment.
They did, and it's like, you know, they said they were bringing the show back. I'm like, all right, they'll bring it. Like, it's gonna be modern. It's gonna be bad idea. The fucking episode when Bubbles was like, yes,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
like, I'm
that.
going to kill myself because there are literally girls that we went to school with who fucking did that, and it was
Yeah.
so annoying.
Yeah. Then there was like an episode of like the Powerpuff Girls. They're like in kindergarten, so
Yeah.
like even in the reboot. So there was an episode of basically them twerking.
Oh
Was
god,
it really?
I remember
There-
that.
Holy
yeah,
shit.
That's like when I want to like gouge my eyes out with like a spork, but you know.
Spork. I don't know why I thought that was funny of all things, but yeah. shows like those were like random. The in-betweener shows I was just talking about. Those were kind of like enjoyable. Johnny Test was actually not bad. It was like, it's not, if nothing else was on. I don't want to say it wasn't one of those shows if nothing else was on, but if something better was on, I'd watch that. Because I feel like they always played Johnny Test. It was like, I'd come home and they'd play like 3 episodes of that in a row.
Yeah,
they
like, always showed it.
Like, with me...
But it wasn't bad either. It wasn't like terrible.
With me for like Johnny Test and like why I didn't like it, because like when I started like watching Johnny Test, I started to at least understand music and like sound effects. They would always use the same fucking whip crack sound effect.
Oh yeah,
with the same like guitar riff. I'm like, this is bothering me more than it should, and I don't like it. So like I would just change the channel.
Also, the plots were super similar.
Yeah, every plot was similar with bling bling boy.
Yeah, bling bling boy.
Johnny like begs his sisters. Johnny fucks up. Johnny fixes it. The end.
Yep, pretty much the plot of every episode of Johnny Test ever, except maybe that one episode.
And then like his dad like being the cleaning guy all the time, and his mom being the business CEO.
His mom being the dad, and his dad being the mom. You know what I mean?
What are you trying to say, James? Shit,
are we gonna go into?
Are you implying something? Because I swear to God, you're gonna trigger me. You little fucking. Anyway.
Sitting on the marker. You're sitting on the marker.
You're hurting our 0 viewers.
Yeah, our 0 viewers. There will be 1 viewer, and he's gonna watch like. Oh shit!
My nipple.
What? There's gonna be like 1 viewer, and he's
for
gonna.
those of you that are wondering why Sung said, "Oh, my nipple," I just pelted him with a marker in his nipple like this.
Stop! Ah, you bitch!
Don't break my pens. They're actually felt tip pens. They're really good. My friend got them for me. My second semester. Best pens I've ever written with.
Yeah, you do.
The last thing I have on my list is voice acting, but that's just something I thought would be funny if we just fucking threw out impressions of random voices.
Do an impression of Laszlo from Camp Laszlo.
No, like I would say let's do that, but my voice is already like dying. I need water. I forgot to bring water for this fucking thing.
I'm gonna go outside real quick and pee.
Wait, what?
Okay.
I'll be back.
Oh God, this is happening during
All right,
the podcast.
Sung's gonna go pee.
All right, I'll be right back.
All
You
right.
guys can keep talking.
Okay. I guess we'll keep talking. You gotta unlock the door. Then you gotta turn the knob and open it.
Man, this is an edit if I've ever
Don't
seen
step on
it.
any spiders.
I hope I won't.
And careful, because my brother's... never mind, I figured it out. He like spits on that thing.
That's nasty.
Yeah, I know. He was like sick one day. He started spitting on it. I was like, whatever.
What do you want to do?
I guess we'll wait for him to come back.
You want to sit here in silence waiting for this boy?
Yeah, we'll just wait for him. Here, enjoy this picture I'll put up. I'm gonna look up something random. Enjoy it.
Oh man, you gotta edit this out.
It's gonna be fun, dude. Editing is not a hard thing to do. Editing's something I enjoy doing. If you go and look up the coolest lichen project you may ever see ever, that's a video I did for my Pine Barrens course, and took a lot of editing to do. And to me, it's like one of my masterpieces. So I mean, go check that out if you don't know what a lichen is. I'm not talking about wolves. I'm talking about fungi.
Let's sing to them. Never mind. Song's back.
I'm sure I'm hungry.
Jesus. You didn't even wash your hands.
I used the leaves.
The leaves. Oh, that's good. Don't touch me.
I'm touching you.
Oh no.
You're saying I got pee on my hands?
No, I'm saying you got pee cells on your hands.
Saying you got dick on your hands.
Yeah, we're pretty much out of ideas to talk about, so...
Well, you didn't talk about music.
Now shut the fuck up!
What are you talking about?
We'll do it another time.
We'll save it for another time.
Alright. You want to talk about... the best way to masturbate? Go.
With your left hand.
Nah, man. Righty-tighty.
No,
But lefty loosey.
Yeah.
Wait, aren't we lefties?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd
I'm
high five you, but you didn't wash your fucking hands. But, yeah, I mean, this is, I guess we'll wrap it up. I don't know, we don't have much else to talk about.
You wanna
Thanks for
touch
listening.
these hands?
I'm Brandon.
And it's your boy, Cheese Nips.
Cheese Nips. But, alright, yeah, I guess we'll wrap this up. Thank you so much for listening and or watching if you're watching this on YouTube and, like, actually watching any visual representations I have up there. We're probably going to do another one. We'll try and get Kyle in on this. as well, so you can learn a little bit about him, because we all grew up in together pretty much through high school, middle school and high school, and now we're kind of all separated in college, but it's summertime, so we'll try and get together and just talk about our lives or whatever.
Considering we've been referencing him, I think you guys deserve to at least hear him.
Yeah, he's a pretty chill guy. So next time on this podcast, I don't know what I'm gonna call it. What should we call this? I was thinking about the college podcast, but
we won't be college people
yeah.
soon.
I'll just call it the DJ Cast for now, because
How
that's
dare you? No, I'm kidding.
yeah. All right, so next time on the DJ Cast,
DJ Talks.
we'll have Kyle here, and we'll just talk about more stuff. We'll definitely hit up Rick and Morty. Maybe we'll learn a little bit about Kyle, and you can kind of see how this masterpiece all works out. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, give that like button a smash, and or not. I don't really give a shit. I mean, I just wanted to talk about whatever, whether you liked it or not. Yeah, whatever. All right, subscribe for more. See ya.
Use a pussy.
That was awkward as fuck.